Okay, we're live. Hey everybody, how you doing? We're live again. Rather than waiting until 3 o'clock Eastern, we're live at what is it now? 1:17 Eastern time. We've got some stuff going on here, and I think thought I would just share with you my thoughts on what's happening here. First of all, the Dow Jones was down. Another 100 points from here. It's recovering somewhat. We're down 400 something. We're now down 229, but we seem to be slumping again. But what's really going on is there's action on AMC and GameStop. And we're seeing volume on GameStop we haven't seen in a while. I thought I would comment on this and give you my thoughts on just what is happening and why it's doing what it's doing. AMC apparently came out with some kind of a press release, I guess. And this is the power of a company talking to its shareholders. AMC said that they were going to start selling movie merchandise in their theaters. So if you want to buy, a T-shirt of the movie you just watched, or a classic movie item, maybe a Star Wars T-shirt or a hoodie or a leather jacket. I don't know if they're going to go into action figures, and if they're going to really specialize in higher priced merchandise, which I would recommend they would do. Avoid the $9.99 stuff and go for the $99.99 and $150 and $200 and $300 stuff, all under glass. Go after product that makes you dollars, not pennies. They're trying to play the game of, well, if you love this movie, you can buy this merchandise right in our lobby. They could play a game called here's the merchandise, and pick what you want. Enter the code here. Go to our website right now. Go to our app right here in the lobby. Go to our store and just order this item and have it shipped right to your house. Rather than take it from the theater out. That way you don't have to stock anything. You only have to show the master item and then let a warehouse somewhere do all the shipping for you. Drop shipping. But I tell you, the initial reaction from the street, from analysts, are this isn't going to work. This isn't going to solve the problem that they have, which is $5 billion in debt, and a reduced number of patrons at their theaters, not enough blockbusters. Again, there's always pessimists, but they're trying to do something. What they've managed to do, AMC, what they've managed to do is get their AMC shares trading at $8.46 a share right now, up 124, with a high already of $8.97 on a volume of almost 58 million shares. That's what they've managed to do today on AMC stock. Now, unfortunately for AMC, the preferred shares, those APE shares, they were as low as 99 cents this morning, and they're right now at $1 a share. They got as high as 113, and these are not catching the bid. 68 million traded on the day, which is good volume, but they're not catching the bid like the common stock is. And there's the difference. They can't sell any common shares from their treasury to raise cash. They can only sell APE shares from their treasury to raise cash. And this news announcement is not moving the APE shares. They're at 101, and they're not going anywhere until they have full voting rights, equal participation in the company's upside, which means really they should just do a swap, a one-for-one swap for pref shares, for common shares, double the number outstanding, but they can't do it. They don't have the right. It's a mess. They can't raise money from this announcement with the APE shares at $1 a share. That's the problem. Now, for GameStop shareholders, here's what we have to talk about. You who write options on GameStop, the shares are $26.67 at the moment. GameStop shares were just drifting along at $25.18 around 10:30 this morning. And then they got into this 26 something range. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, just after 11 o'clock, the shares of GameStop took off and reached a high of $27.50. They have since backed off and are now at $26.67. So they're still up 50 cents on the day right now. But the volume of 5.9 million is interesting. A lot of buying, as usual, came into the GameStop shares because AMC took off. There is no connection between these two companies. AMC will not sell movie merchandise in their stores. They're not going to become partners with AMC on anything. But for whatever reason, whatever reason there is, there are people out there who fantasize about some kind of a organized uh, uh, bilateral move to the moon together. I have no idea where this stuff comes from. It just blows my mind how this works. 5.9 million shares of GameStop later, and here we are, 26.75, up 54 cents. For you out there who write options against GameStop, all I can tell you is if you have an opportunity, if the stock takes a shot up, to do a rollover where you can bring in more cash and turn around and write a higher strike price call for a month or two down the highway and bring in a bunch of extra dough, you take the opportunity to do so. But if it's not there, you cross your arms and you do nothing and you let the stock just back off and you don't worry about it. GameStop has no need to follow AMC for any reason whatsoever. There is absolutely no connection between these two, except the Wall Street bets and Reddit crowds talk about both stocks in the same breath. I still don't know why. There is no reason for these to be in any way together, but it is what it is. So AMC is now $8.49, up $1.26, way outperforming GameStop. I mean, way outperforming percentage-wise, everything. I mean, AMC is now up a total of, 17, 18% on the day. It's having a wonderful time all by itself, where, GameStop's up 40, 50 cents. AMC is up 18% right now. AMC. GameStop's up 1.8%. So a lot of the folks in the market understand there is nothing to see here and there's nothing to get excited about between AMC and GameStop. And my personal opinion is that GameStop will just slump back to where we were earlier today. And anyone dumb enough to have paid $27.50 for GameStop today, you got to be out of your mind. You got to be a moron. That's not going to last. But it isn't me to say. I just comment on what I see, and it's goofy. It's just goofy. 8.48 last trade on AMC, with the high trade of the day, 8.97. We haven't got back to that high spike price that was hit somewhere around. I don't know. Let's see. I can get my phone to cooperate. It just doesn't want to do it, folks. It was just around 11:30 this morning. Kind of goofy. In any event, that's it. I have nothing else on the AMC front at the moment that I can share with you, but we're watching closely the GameStop fallout because of this move. 26.64 on GameStop, from what I can tell you. 26.63, up 43 cents only on GameStop as of now, with a total volume on the day of 5.93 million. We're going to hit 6 million. Remember, that's 1.5 million pre-split. This is still a nothing burger. I mean, it looks impressive. 5.9 million traded. Unless we do 5 million pre-split, 20 million today, we got a nothing burger. And that's what we have here. GameStop is really not benefiting from this. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't benefit. Even AMC, I don't even know if they should benefit from this news. But I will say this, for the folks at ATIP and anyone else's shares that have been beaten down, let this be a lesson as to how you promote your stock by just doing a press release that is a nothing burger for AMC in the long run. But it sure perked up the market today and got a lot of people talking about it. And that's what ATIP needs. ATIP needs millions of people talking about it, that the stock is trading at half of its actual book value. They have 950 physical therapy centers across the United States, and they're trading at 39.8 cents a share because a shorter is holding down the price under 40 cents. There's a group that is shorting the stock, I believe, holding it under 40 cents or holding it hostage down there. Sooner or later, enough buyers will step into ATIP. They'll buy up the stock and it'll pop to 45, 48 cents. And then the sellers, the shorters, will panic and they will try to cover their shorts, and that'll run it to 120, 150 a share. That's what this old man thinks is possible. 528,000 shares today. The low is 38.5 or 39.8, up 0.2 cents on ATIP. What can I say? Tesla's up 37 cents. SoFi is down 6 cents. Apple is down 4 cents. HPQ, Hewlett Packard, at 29.90, down 15 cents. Amazon down 76. The market as a whole, the Dow, down 255 points now on the day. We had a partial recovery on the Dow, where she tried to come back. It was actually less than a 200-point drop at one point. It looks like the Dow was able to reach 34,418, and it has now since given up almost 100 points, about 90 points since. And that's in 30 minutes. So we're back to 266 on the drop instead of about a 170-point drop, and we're on our way lower again, it would appear to me. As far as S&P and the NASDAQ goes, the S&P has gone negative again at 892, and the NASDAQ is negative, down 5 points. It may have gone positive for a while, but it hasn't lasted. That's where we're at right now. Oil is giving up some ground. We're up 149, but we were up 250 earlier today. Not much, but it's an indication that even oil has stopped going up all of a sudden, and we might be backing up. The AMC shares now $8.44, up $1.21. The APE shares are at $1 a share, up 2.9 cents. Not looking good. GameStop 26.67, as we're beginning to run into a little more resistance here. The shares tried to break 27 about a half an hour ago, couldn't hold it more than a couple of minutes, and back right off under 27. Now we're down to 26.67, up with a 46-cent gain on the day, and that's all she wrote at the moment. There's the latest on what's going on out there. It'll be interesting to see how this market perceives all this, and will the big markets continue now to back off again, because we had a 400 or 500 point down dip, climbed back to only down 180. Now we're down 280. What's happening with the Dow and the S&P and the NASDAQ? Are they now going to do another slump, or is this just a slight pullback and now we're going to get another rally and they're going to try to break through again? It all depends on just what people think medium term, long term. Tomorrow is option expiry day, and I ask the same question every Friday. Who wants to go long stock over the next weekend? Why would you want to be long paper with all the nonsense going on in the world over the long weekend, or not long weekend, but over this coming weekend? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, those 8 pref shares, oh gosh, they're at $1. They're just barely holding the dollar here. Not looking good. AMC 848, not able to gain any ground at this point. It's sort of topping out, looks like, again. GameStop 26.72.73. It's trying to mount some kind of a run to 27. Doesn't seem to have it. Going to need another 5-6 million volume for GameStop to do anything. I just don't see enough volume, but it is wacky. 39.8 cents on ATIP. I suspect there are sellers at just under 40 cents trying to hold this stock down. It'll be interesting to see if the ATIP breaks through 40 again. It's done it a couple of times today. Now, can they hold it? Can the shorters keep it depressed and suppressed under 40? 39.8 cents last trade on ATIP. We'll follow this closely and see just what it wants to do. 39.81 cents a share on 527,000 shares. We haven't had more than $220,000 trade in ATIP. There's no money in it. So really, $500,000 of buying could pop this thing 30 cents a share. Again, I don't know. I ask myself, what is going on with that? Why are the major shareholders allowing this to be done? Why are they tolerating this? I don't understand it. Anyway, there you go. Thank you all for popping in. Thanks for these thumbs ups, guys. AJ, thanks, pal. Alex, thanks, pal. Thank you. DQ, I'm here. Spicy Android is here. Constantine is here. Yeah. What can I say? Thank you all. Appreciate you're all here and popping in on a quick little hi. How are you? It's a surprise announcement, a surprise show. I thought I would just come live and talk to you about what I see and what I think is going on. The 8 shares, those AMC prefs, just went under $1 again, 99.1 cents. they're back under $1. $8.52 on the common shares for AMC, up $1.30. GameStop 26.65, backing off a little bit more, still up 44 cents on the day. But it looks to me like the GameStop is giving up a little bit of ground. The AMC shares tried to get into this 870 range a little bit ago, 20 minutes ago, back to 852 now. High today, 897, 59.8 million traded. Can't argue about the volume on AMC. The APE shares are now 98.8. They're falling back. The low of 98 cents today, with 70.9 million traded. I think a lot of people are offloading APE and just buying the common instead, hoping that they're on the right horse. The APE shares don't have a lot of the upside that the common shares have at the moment. And hey, why would you want to buy APE shares if you know all the company wants to do is issue more of them to raise cash? They're going to dilute the hell out of these APE shares. And so why would you want to hold it? This is what the market is yelling at GameStop right now. Not looking good. At AMC. Yeah, they're yelling at AMC, not GameStop. They're yelling at AMC. I'm not buying your preferred shares. Just not interested. Now, on GameStop, we're dropping again, 26.57. We just broke below 26.60. Now we're at 26.53. GameStop, 26.52. Another penny. We're beginning to accelerate the drop. 26.47, another couple of cents on GameStop shares. Down they go. They're backing up again on this GameStop market. GameStop volume is now 6,018,000, 26.48 to 26.49. We're only up 28 cents on the session. The high for GameStop today was 27.50 for 30 seconds. That's all it did. And then it gave up ground very quickly. We have like a little Mount Everest peak in the middle of the day here, and now we're slumping again. 26.48 on GameStop. 8.51 to 8.52 on AMC, up 129. It looks like AMC is giving up a bit of ground. We did see 8.64, 8.65 20 minutes ago. Now 8.52 on 60 million. 8.51 now on the AMC. So a little slumping back here. ATIP, 39.8 cents a share, up 0.2 of a penny on the old ATIP. Watch to see how that plays out the rest of the day. Tesla holding a 3-cent gain. SoFi is down 7. Apple down 6 cents. HPQ down 15. Amazon down $1.01. Home Depot is still up 3.89. Cisco is up 29 cents. Pfizer up 61. Netflix holding a 10.90 gain today at 3.16 a share, defying all logic as far as I'm concerned. IBM down 70. Microsoft down $1.09. Vanix Semiconductors down 93 cents. That's the SMH ETF for semiconductors. Adobe down $1.39 at 3.43. The high today was 3.50. So a $7 drop on Adobe intraday here. Goldman down 4.68, been down all day. Google up 4 cents. The market doesn't know what to do. Boeing down 3.20. Moderna up 5.16 to 181. Meta Platforms, the old Facebook, up 2.38. This is kind of the high level for the stock. 118 to 120 today. We're not moving much here. Up 2.33. Kind of weird to watch this one. I don't know if this can hold 100 a share. I really don't know if it's going to hold it. ME, 23andMe, having a great day. 3.20 a share, up another 15. Just went up to 3.21. It's up 16 cents a share. Rocket Lab has turned around to gain 1 cent. It was down a little bit. Matterport now up a dime. SmartRent up 7. Spire up 12. Really doing well. $1.38 on little old Spire with a volume of just 188,000 shares. It's up 12 cents. Low today, 124, now 138. So Aspire, go. Cyxtera down up 8 cents, up 8.7 cents at 204. Royal Caribbean up 131 to 61.24. Unbelievable that it's up here. Bed Bath Beyond is up 20 cents to 360. It's a meme stock. Don't forget. Carvana up 67 cents to 838. Robinhood up 35 to 994. BlackBerry, another meme stock, 506, up 20 cents. Over on Target down $2, JP Morgan down 235, Costco having a terrible day, down $33, 506 here. The stock is been as low as 495. It's been $10 lower than this just after the opening. It's now 505, 506. Man, what a haircut. Walmart holding a slight gain of 27 cents. It was negative this morning. Now just holding on to 27-cent gain. Disney still down a dime on the day. Nvidia up 250. American Airlines down 45 cents as we speak. So there you go. The market, the Dow Jones now down 276 points on the session. We've got S&P down 9.2 points, and NASDAQ is up just short of 2 points. It's trying to come around. The question is, will this work? We got AMC at 854, up 131 after topping out at 897 today. Those 8 preferred shares, APE, $1 each, not looking good. GameStop, 26.58, just up 37 cents, in sympathy for a bit with AMC, but the AMC percentage is much higher than the GameStop percentage. GameStop is barely up a little over 1%. Where AMC was up over 18% today at one point. The Tesla, 194.88, up 18 cents. SoFi is at 476.5, down 6.5 cents. The Apple up 12 cents. The HBQ down 13, and Amazon down 86 cents. There you go, kids. That's the latest that we're watching right here. On these markets. One of the reasons that Royal Caribbean might be up today, I just see a headline. They say that they broke their bookings record for Black Friday. You can thank one ship for all of this. Royal Caribbean announced the other day that they were going to allow bookings on their brand new ship known as the Icon of the Seas. Here's a shot of what it's going to look like. This is a computer generation version of it. This ship is presently under construction in France. It is going to be the largest ship by dimensions and weight when released. It'll be out next year. This is a back-end shot of what she should look like. Looks very much like the larger ships they have now, with the 2 distinct wings of accommodation on the left and the right there. And then in the middle is a walkway with all kinds of activities. And of course, on the top decks, all kinds of stuff to do up there. There's a shot here from the shipyard in France. You can clearly make out the back of the ship there with the 2 distinct sides of the operation. You can tell that you can get a balcony room that faces out to sea, faces out to the rear, or faces inside to the other side. So in effect, what's happening here, instead of having 2 different sides for balconies, you've got 4 sides and the rear as well. That allows the cruise line to book up a lot more cabins for a lot more money, because you don't want to have a gazillion inside cabins. You want to have balcony cabins with views to score as much money as you can get. Here's an overview of the Icon of the Seas. This ship is the reason why the Black Friday bookings were an all-time record for Royal Caribbean. They started taking bookings for this ship that is going to have the largest water park at sea, they claim. They're going to have a huge entertainment venue on the front of the ship at the very top. That's that silver dome over there. They've got high-end suites, including a 3-story family suite that you'll be able to rent. That sucker has got to be $5,000 a day. It's going to be $35,000 a week, I would think, minimum. That is big, big money. But lots of pool areas, areas for the children, areas for the teens, areas for everyone else, quiet getaways, probably 30-plus restaurants and bars. This ship has caused a stir, and bookings came in big time because of it. So there you go. That's why Royal Caribbean has been able to announce record bookings for Black Friday. They weren't offering sales on that Icon of the Seas. It was top dollar, because a brand new ship always generates top dollar. It'll sail out of Florida to Caribbean, Eastern and Western Caribbean, usually 7-day sailings with visits to their private island, Coco Cay. as well. That's the story on Royal Caribbean. I think they're going to build 4 of them, maybe 5 of those. That's their plan, to build up to 5 of those to replace older, smaller ships. They're ramping up how many cabins they're owning. The cruise lines are finding that they can easily negotiate deals with builders, shipbuilding companies, because the shipbuilding companies are heavily backed by the countries where they're located. In the case of Royal Caribbean, they're dealing with the country of France. In the case of Norwegian, they have ships built in Finland. Carnival has ships built in Germany. And these countries are giving them all kinds of financing deals where you don't pay a dime to finance the ship until you take the keys and start selling fares on the ship. In other words, you're bringing in money from the ship in advance, like Royal Caribbean is now, and they're not making any payments on the ship until it's done, tested, and delivered. And as soon as they are delivered the ship, the next day, paying passengers are on board. They've already been paid the money. And this is how cruise lines are finding ways to creatively replace their old ships with newer ships. They sell their old ships for scrap by the pound, used steel, recycled steel. And they're using that money to put down payments on new ships with zero financing until you sail. It's survival. It's the new normal. And this is what's going on. Anyway, there you have it. Thank you all. Thank you for popping through here. Tiff, thank you for number 24. John, thank you for being number 24. Nick is 26 thumbs ups. This is a nice surprise. It's Constantine. Jamie, thank you for being thumbs up 25. Appreciate it. My GameStop stinkers almost hit earlier, but it didn't dip quite far enough, which is fine because I was out running errands when it popped, so I'd have missed the rewrite anyway. Shrug, what can I do? GameStop is 26.66, only up 45 cents, whereas AMC is at 8.57, up $1.34 as we speak. It's AMC moving GameStop, not the other way around, and GameStop is running out of gas, in my humble opinion. At 26.66, it's another little weak-ass little move up. 6.1 million traded. We've only traded a couple 100,000 in the last hour. I think GameStop might be petering out here for the rest of the day because there's no major reason for people to buy GameStop shares. AMC shares, 61 million shares traded. We broke 60 million about an hour ago, and it also is slowing up on volume. Not a whole lot of new cash coming into AMC now. It's just a rollover from day traders. We're at 854, up 131. The high was 897, and that was back at 11 this morning. Here we are at almost 2 o'clock, soon to be 2 o'clock Eastern. The stock can't get back to what it topped out at on a spike. And now the question is, will this stock slowly run out of gas? Because they're going to need to break 100 million today to hold these levels, and I don't know if they can. APE shares, the preferreds, are trading at $1 a piece. They're only up 2.8 cents. The high today for APE prefs got to 113, 71 million traded, and I get the impression that a lot of holders of those shares are dumping them, and they're putting their money over into the common shares, and they only want to buy the commons, not the preferreds. The company has to use the pref shares to raise money. They need $5 billion. They're not going to get it. And so there's the problem with APE. The hope was at the company level that both shares were traded about $8 each, and they would be able to feed pref shares to institutional investors to pay down their debt and eventually convert preferreds into commons on a shareholder vote. And right now that isn't going to happen at all. No way is that going to happen. Okay. Nick is saying that U.S. Steel was running earlier, and now it seems to be backing off. X shares, the U.S. Steel, they're still up 15 cents on the day at 26.44 after reaching a high of 26.96. So they backed off 42 cents on 5.5 million shares. I'll see how good old U.S. Steel works for Nick. He's short that stuff. Come on down. 219 is the drop on the Dow. A little recovery on right now. S&P is still down, but only down 3 points. NASDAQ is actually positive 17. The NASDAQ has been reluctant to back off from that big gain they had yesterday. Bad day Monday, good day yesterday, reluctant to give up ground today. That's the story of this market right now. GameStop 26.64, ATIP 39.8 cents a share, up 0.2 of a penny. ATIP is now traded 530,000. There seems to be a wall of selling in the way at 39.999 cents a share on ATIP on the New York Stock Exchange. The stock is purposely being held down here, I think, by shorters who who are trying to keep the stock under $1 for 30 days consecutively to force the company into a rollback, which would make the company go to the shareholders for a 10 for 1, 20 for 1 rollback. And the guess by the shorters is that it'll cause the stock to drop again, and then they will buy back the stock at much lower prices. What could do them in is a lack of selling from tax loss sellers, which could happen at any time. This is December the 1st. And speculators who are coming in here picking up this stock and saying, I'm going to buy this at 39.40 cents. I'm picking it off, and it's not available. I'm not going to vote on the rollback, because by the time the company wants to do the rollback, we're going to force this stock over $1. We're going to make these shorters buy it back at higher prices. There's a tug of war going on, and right now it's at 40 cents a share. That's what I see going on there. Okay, I don't know. DQ is saying, hey there, hedgy shorters. Elon Musk just said there's no way you guys can drop Tesla under $170 ever again. Well, we'll see if that happens. We're at 194.73 on Tesla, up 3 cents on the day. Rolo88 says Spire hit 138. This stock's going higher today, and it is. Spire is having a pretty good day here. Spire at 138 is up 12 cents. This is the high of the day on only 190,000 volume on the New York Stock Exchange. Former SPAC up 12 today. We don't have news. No news. I'm just wondering if the stock is running out of tax loss sellers, and here it goes. Alberto, the GOAT. How you doing there, Alberto? Great to see you, pal. AMC backing off. Can we say it again? Laughing out loud, says Nasser. Tiff, I wouldn't mind. A big run on GameStop would help with premiums in the future. H. Gregory is number 26. Luke Hewitt, fraud. There you go. H. Gregory, Uncle Bruce, I moved to Maui, Hawaii for work 2 weeks ago from Seattle. So I'm 5 hours, 5 hours behind Eastern time. Market opens here at 5:30 a.m. in Hawaii. I want to let you know I appreciate you and the Bagel Gang. Way to go, H. Gregory. Way to go, moving all the way out there to do some work. You got to love that gig. Nice job. We're up 17, by the way, on ME, 322 a share on 23andMe. Rocket Lab is holding a half a penny gain. Matterport is up a dime. SmartBrand up 7.5. Spire, as mentioned, up 12 cents. Cyxtera up 9. Back to the story at hand. The Dow is off 225. It's the one market not recovering. AMC is at 863, up $1.40. The shares are trying to hang around here. They reached a high of 897 today, around 11 in the morning. They've traded 61.9 million shares, but this volume seems to have lessened a bit, although the stock is like 2 steps up, 1 down, 2 up, 1 down, since it backed off from that run to 897. The shares looked like they got back to about 840, and now they've inched back to 862. The question is, will there be another 20, 30 million buying coming in to keep it here or move it higher, or will it peter out and we give up, 30, 40 cents from here or more? I don't know. We'll find out. Ape shares are not having a good day. They're up 3 cents to $1. That's it. They're not doing what AMC is doing. GameStop 26.58. We're losing a little ground here. It just looks like the stock hasn't got it. 27.50 was the high for GameStop. 26.59 is where we're at now. Almost $1 back from the high of earlier today. It's not doing what AMC is doing. AMC seems to be trying to go back to 897. GameStop can't even get back to 27. It's now 26.59, 58. Looks like it's petering out. City Life, nice poster in the background. H. Gregory, I'm usually sleeping during the pre-market and busy at my day job during market close. I've taken your last class. I always catch the replay. I'm averaging about $3,000 a month now on premium income. Way to go. The goal is $10,000 a month so I can retire from my day job. Thanks again, and aloha. Well done, H. Gregory. If you're going to have to work anywhere, work in Hawaii, make some money writing options, build that premium balance up, and eventually you are your own man. This is good stuff, buddy. Tiff, H. Gregory, if you want to stay in touch with the Bagel Fam, join the Discord channel. Alberto, Luke, what fraud are you talking about? Alberto, what? Andrew, I didn't mean to commit fraud. H. Gregory, how to get in, Tiff. Deep Value Investing number 45. H. Greger, if you want to get into Discord, send me a private email. You'll find the link down below, brucefarmer@hotmail.com. And just say, can you send, can you get me the link to Discord, and I'll send you over to Beach Boy. He'll take care of you. Okay. It's by invitation. Deep Value number 45, thumbs up. Tiff, write Uncle Bruce a mail that you want the link. Will do, says H. Gregory. JR, nice to see you a little early today, Uncle B. Getting ready to be off on Friday. Have a great trip to sunny California. We're here today. We're here tomorrow morning. And then we're gone in the afternoon tomorrow. Susan, Bruce. I'm Susan Shops About. I've been giving thumbs ups all this week from my laptop. Super nice surprise to see you now at 1:30 in the morning, in the afternoon. You care so much for us, and we love you back. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for these thumbs up. Nick S., the reason I shorted U.S. Steel, because it had gone up too fast in a few days, and the profit taking has not yet happened on it. So whoever buys it on the long side, they're going to get spanked real soon. Right on, Nick? AZ, guess what? I'm buying even harder. AZ, number 56. Oh, yeah. Hello, by the way. Thank you. Andrew, so APE is down because people selling, but other stocks down because being shorted. It depends on the stock, my friend. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Spirit, will there be later another show or only this one now? I don't know. Andrew, isn't APE now the most shorted stock? I don't know about that. Nick, X needs to restart, needs to retest the gaps in order to sustain these levels. 802 mighty. I'm holding APE, but I think everyone that sold it right away probably have to put it to better use elsewhere. Spicy, I'm up $4,000 on ATIP. I'm up to 4,000 shares on ATIP. Way to go, buddy. APE shares, $1 a share, $1 and a half a penny. They came out when AMC announced the split, and I think that was done at 11 or 12 bucks a share is when they did this. I can't remember. Was it? No, AMC was 16, 18 bucks. It had been to 20 something. But APE has just backed off, and AMC now at 860 a piece. I think that the fact that AMC has a huge number of shares outstanding, the actual number of shares outstanding is what, 500 million. So there's 500 million prefs. I don't know if they've been shorted. Maybe some have been, but they have been dumped by a lot of the folks who got them for nothing. And maybe some of those folks just put the money into AMC instead or something else. I don't know. But, everyone knows that the company, AMC, wants to sell APE preferred shares for cash. So the APE preferreds are only going to be diluted even more. If they do anything on an up move, the company's going to sell them off and try to raise cash. So why would you buy the preferred shares? There's no upside for you. You don't have a vote on at the shareholder meetings. The common shareholders, they're not going to approve a change in the APE shares. Why would they give APE shareholders a vote? Why would they give them the same rights they have? No upside for the common shareholders. It's a Mexican standoff. No one's going to win on this. Unfortunately, it's really unfortunate. I don't know, kids. It is what it is, and that's all I can say. You know what? Feels good to be in the green again on oil after shorting some more at 83 earlier. Way to go, pal. Nice going there, Square. 247 down dip on the Dow Jones here. We are looking like we're backing off again. We're about 5-6 points lower in S&P. Nasdaq's only up 5 now. A little backing off here. Not much, but a bit. Oil is definitely backing up. Oil is up only 96 cents. At 81.51, we are definitely backing up on oil after about a 250 pop first thing this morning. Headline, someone is guessing that the U.S. likely will add 200,000 jobs in November. It's the fewest growth in 2 years. It wouldn't surprise me to see that. See what's going on. Okay, 867 on AMC, 101 on APE, 26.54 on GameStop. Now 26.53, 26.52 on GameStop. GameStop is backing up here while AMC is going higher by a penny or two. What can I say? ATIP is at 39 cents a share, down 0.6 of a penny today. ATIP, 39 cents a share, 555,000 traded. And yesterday we were noticing, viewers were noticing on level 2, level 3, all kinds of sell orders, just under 40 cents a share. The stock just couldn't break through it, couldn't break through the resistance. I don't think that's day trading. I think that's shorting. That's my opinion on it. we'll see how that plays out. 195.04 on Tesla, up 34 cents. SoFi is down 8.5 to 474. Apple 148.17, up 14 cents. HPQ up down 17 cents. Amazon down 88 right now. 244 loss on the Dow Jones. All right. Let's see. Don't understand what that means. Alberta, nothing burger. Have a safe trip, Uncle. Enjoy the sun. I'm out of here. Thanks for coming on to keep us in line. You got it, pal. I'll be on tomorrow morning for you if you're around. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining us. It's great to have you here. We've got interesting times right now. We'll watch these stocks do their thing and figure out what they're up to. I don't know if these prices can hold on some of these stocks. The Dow is still under pressure, really not going anywhere. Down 244. It doesn't seem to, not yet anyway, want to go anywhere in a hurry. Well, we'll see what gives, everybody. Thank you for being here. We have got 67 thumbs ups. Thanks everybody for that. Appreciate those. Keep those coming in if you can. Let us know what number you are. Thank you everybody for thumbs ups. Those always help. Bring more viewers to the program. Find out about what we think is going on with GameStop and other stocks. 26.73, a little pop. 26.66, we might be just a little better on the GameStop. Do not be surprised with little pops here and there, but I don't know if we're going to have a real big time run here. Time will tell. We'll watch for it. We're there. Okay, thank you all very, very much. 875 on AMC. Definitely trying to come back to that 897 high of the day earlier that we saw earlier. 63.7 million. AMC inching a little higher. I have no idea if this is sustainable because the news on AMC is they apparently want to sell movie merchandise in their theaters. So I'm going to guess T-shirts, hats, keychains, leather jackets, maybe windbreakers, license plates. I don't know. I don't know what actually they're going to try to sell. Are they trying to make a deal with the studios for their own line of products, or are they just going to approach existing manufacturers who have licenses with studios to add merchandise to maybe their own website and their theater chains? Will they do displays inside their theater chains of goods that you can then order off your phone right there to have delivered to your home by Amazon Prime or who knows who? I don't know. I don't have details. Early reports, early reactions from some analysts have been wishy-washy to the whole thing, going, this company needs a lot more than that to get itself out of its mores that they're in, the debt hole they've got. But, today, investors are saying, hey, they're talking, they're scheming, they're trying. We love these guys. And since this stock is held by retail investors, the retail investors are speaking with a little bit of move on the common shares, but not the pref shares. They're really not participating like the common shares are participating. Okay. I don't know. What can I tell you? GameStop 26.74 is the last price on GameStop. $26.74. Volume on GameStop is now at 6,226,000. In the last hour, I think 200,000-300,000 have traded. That's all. There was a surge of volume from about 11 o'clock to 11:15 to run the market as high as 27.50 on the GameStop. Now we're at 26.74 and the volume is slowing up. The question now is, will the shares hold this level? Can they add to this level, or will it slip back to $26, under $26? We'll find out. We have now 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock Eastern time is the time. We are normally on for the final hour of the day today from 3 o'clock Eastern till 4 o'clock Eastern. And at the moment, we're watching the markets here with a couple of hours left to go. in the session. And that's what we got going on right now with this market. Anybody have any questions? Let me know. 39.4 on ATIP, down 0.2 of a penny. 39.4. Tesla just went red, 194.58, down 12 cents. SoFi still red, down 9 cents to 474. Apple hanging on to a 4-cent gain. And we got HPQ down 18, Amazon down 99. I just noticed Apple pop now up 18 cents. We're down 262 on the Dow index. We seem to be hovering around here at the moment. S&P is negative at 9 points, and NASDAQ just went red again, down 1 point on the session. Oil holding on to a 99-cent gain at 81.54. All righty. Excuse me. The Treasury yields on 10-year Treasuries, 2-year Treasuries are dropping because of Powell's speech yesterday. But that may reverse itself by the 15th of December, because that is when the Fed meets again to set a new interest rate, and the likelihood is a 0.5 point increase is baked in. We'll see how the Treasuries react to that, and thoughts and comments by the chairman of the Fed at that point in time. We're only 2 weeks away from more drama on the interest rate front. This is not going away. I don't know what people are feeling good about. This drama will continue, and it looks to me like there's a recession coming into America with the industrial futures going lower today. 880 on AMC. There's no negative drama here. We're up 156 on AMC, but the APE shares are only up 3 cents at $1.50 a penny. GameStop 26.71, up 50 cents, where AMC's up $1.50. And that's an $8.70 stock, where GameStop's a $26 stock. This GameStop should be up $6 if it was going to match the exuberance of AMC, and it's not happening. GameStop is at $26.69 now. It's only up 48 cents. There's no way GameStop is going to be in any way involved with what AMC is doing with this announcement that they want to sell licensed film merchandise in their theaters. This has nothing to do with GameStop and never will. So why GameStop is up 49 cents is a mystery, but it happens. It's what it is. It's usually the case when AMC pops, GameStop gets infected with some exuberance, and then it rubs off into other meme stocks for a while. And after a day or two, it all fizzles out. And those shares go back to normal. AMC will do whatever it does, and I don't know what it's got in it. Honestly, I don't know. All right, kids, that's the story. We're down 290 now on the Dow. We're definitely backing up again. We're down 12 on S&P. We're down 6 now on NASDAQ. So the three indexes are moving lower in unison, with the Dow leading the way, down 0.86 of a percentage point. S&P down 0.3 and NASDAQ down 0.06. You folks who are writing options to bring in extra income, and those of you who have quit your day jobs, this market is perfect for you. Absolutely perfect. You have no upside to fear here. GameStop just isn't moving enough to let you roll over. If GameStop would have gone up $3 today, you would have had a field day rolling options all afternoon. But at 26.68 here, it's a nothing burger. I mean, we're back to where we were a day or two ago. I mean, what is this all about? I mean, last week we were at 26.81, and here we are 26.60. We're going nowhere. In the last month, GameStop was at 27.50, 27.80. That was around the 14th, 15th of November. Here we are, December 1. We seem to be in a bit of a funk right now on the GameStop. Earnings come out 6 days from now on GameStop. We know about the third quarter earnings. They'll finally be released, and we're not anticipating any drama during that day, because you know how GameStop is. They'll release the numbers at the end of the day after the bell, and then they'll call a conference call. They won't take any questions. Somebody will read the release word for word, and then they'll shut the phone off. And so, you're not going to get inspired with that unless they've changed their ways. I don't think they have. But, we'll cover it. we'll see what they want to say. Hopefully something good. Can they have an increase in sales and or a decrease in expenses? I don't know. The inflation thing, I think, is stymieing their ability to cut costs all that much. I think their margins are under pressure. And, it might well be that their sales are up only because of inflation pricing, but that their net income is lower. In other words, their losses are higher because inflation is eating up their margins. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I would love GameStop to come up with a major surprise, an upward surprise. That'd be great. That'd be great. We'll see what's going on. Anyway, there you go. Let's go. What else is happening here? Not much else going on. Thank you all for popping in and seeing us. Thank you for these thumbs ups, everybody. We have 78 now, going for 100 thumbs ups on our afternoon shows every day. Thank you. Helping out. I appreciate that. Keep those thumbs ups coming in, and I'm sure we'll break 100 thumbs ups. Maybe we can get to 125 or 150 today. 2668 on GameStop, 2666. Not a lot to get excited about here on GameStop. 6.2 million traded. It's quiet. 882 on AMC as it attempts to hit a new high. The high of the day, 897. That's 16 cents away from here. 66.3 million traded. The low of the day was 721, the opening. The high, 897, around 11 o'clock today. And it's trying to get back to that level. And 882 is the last trade. I don't know what it does when it gets there. I don't know. I don't know why you would chase it just because they're going to sell movie stuff. Don't know how this is going to turn the company around. Okay. BW, Uncle Bruce, conjecture on AMC is that a partnership with Walt Disney and the Mouse could be in the works. They're also selling their movie release merchandise instantly, pre-post movie. Well, yeah, okay. They're going to have to do millions of dollars in business to get anywhere. And who are the buyers going to be of the merchandise? I can understand moms bringing in their little girls and boys to the movies, but when you're in the lobby and the kid wants to run around like there's like you got a big lobby and you can just run all over the place, they're not watching, they're not looking at the merchandise. The moms have to have the time to be able to buy the merchandise. They have to have the concentration to be able to order it. And inside of a movie theater with teenagers all over the place, and the kid wanted to have a chocolate bar and maybe has to go to the bathroom and all that, I just don't know if it's conducive. I can understand how they would try to move the merchandise with on-screen advertising. I could see them trying that, running commercials and all that sort of stuff. Maybe they'll play that game. 888 on AMC, by the way. There's ways to attempt to promote the merchandise. But look, if they sell $50 million in merchandise and they margin out $20 million on it, great. But $20 million against $5 billion in debt, and the interest rates going up against the debt. I mean, their interest rates are going to go up 4% or 6% over the next 2 years on all that debt, because as they roll it over, they have to pay the new going rate, and this is junk bond territory. $300 million extra interest charges with a $20 million net profit on merchandise. If they sell $100 million of the merchandise and they make $40 million on it, there's margin. Like, you sell $100 million, you got to pay the merchant for the product, like whoever you're buying it from. What's their net margin? Net, 30%, 20%. I mean, that's good. Those are good margins. 30 million profit, 35 million profit on 100 million in sales. That doesn't even cover barely a tenth of the interest rate increased cost. This is why analysts are going, yeah, it's not enough. It's not going to be enough. The race, the cash on hand is dwindling. The cash they have on hand is draining out. They're spending more to survive than they're bringing in. And if they're not coming in the front door, you're not going to sell them any merchandise. And now the question is, wow, just where are we at here? Disney won't buy them. Disney can't buy them. Disney cannot own AMC theaters. RICO laws. That's no good. Can't do it. movie theaters had to offload. Movie chains had to offload those studios, all their theaters back in the 30s. So they can't get into the movie theater business. Nick, hey, AZ, short X now and drop it to 20. Well, yeah, there you go. I don't know. We'll see what happens. 882 on AMC, 2674 on GameStop. The Dow off 275, S&P down 9.8, NASDAQ off a point, up a point on NASDAQ. It's resisting the drop. Oil up 95 cents, but definitely dropping. Costco stock headline drops 6% as Oppenheimer removes it from top pick list after disappointing November sales numbers. If Costco is having disappointing sales numbers in November, disappointing sales numbers at Costco, that is an indication to all of you out there what's going on at retail. And what does that mean for GameStop at retail? How bad are the numbers in November for GameStop? How bad are the numbers for Best Buy? How bad are they at Target? How bad are they at Walmart? On it goes. If Costco has disappointing October sales from their middle class and upper middle class clientele that pay money to be members, what do you think the rest of retail looks like going into December? It can't be good. It can't be good. I'm just saying. Wing Commander, I am number 81 today. I'm just dropping in to give you a thumbs up. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good one. 250-point drop on the Dow, 9 on S&P, NASDAQ less than 1 point higher. No matter what our friend Mr. Powell said yesterday, no matter what, if Costco is now disappointing Oppenheimer from their disappointing November sales program, we got a problem here, Houston. Costco is the premier, one of the best retailers ever created, most well-managed, low costs. I mean, you do everything yourself at Costco. I wonder, I really wonder. Okay, BW, the Paramount consent decree has ended and movie theaters can now open production companies and vice versa. Maybe that'll help move the needle on the Mouse House and AMC. I don't know why Disney would want to buy a movie theater chain that's $5 billion in the hole. We just had their competitor go under, declare Chapter 11 3 months ago. There's no way they want in. Splair, retail in Germany looks awful. Only supermarkets still gaining some things and searching for new workers actively. Alex, by the way, that explanation about Black Friday the other day was really interesting. I had no idea what it meant. I sort of thought Amazon had come up with it. Now that is an old retailer's expression from way back when. Retail stores used to turn the corner to profitability for the whole year on Black Friday. And you had 5 weeks to make your year's profit. 1/10 of the year, you were in the black. 90% of the time, you were trying to get to break even. It's a tough business. Tough business. GameStop, the market down 232, S&P down 7, NASDAQ now up 4, AMC 888. 3/8 up 164. The high of the day 897. AMC desperately trying to hit a new high. APE 102 up 4.8 cents only. GameStop 26.77 catching a tiny wave to try to get back to $27. That's where we're at right here, right now. ATIP 39.5 cents down 1/10 of a penny with a blockage at 40. There is short selling at 40. Won't let it go over. Tesla 194.96 up 26 cents. SoFi 476.5 down 6.5 cents. Apple up 36 cents. HPQ Hewlett Packard down 14. Amazon down 92. Home Depot up 383. Cisco up 34 cents. Pfizer up 74. Netflix up $12 to 317. That's the story right here, right now, about this market and this economy as a whole. It's what we see going on right now. There you have it, kids. That's the story. Okay. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for these thumbs ups, everybody. Appreciate it. We got 85 of them. That's beautiful. We love it. We do appreciate that. And we'll watch this market, see if there's any more Oomph, looks like AMC may have done it. 897 last trade. 897 on AMC, 898 high of the day. We're right at the line on AMC, up 175, 898 right now, matching the high of the day as we speak on AMC. Ape shares dropping 101 again, only up 3 cents. They got up to 113, but now they're at 101. They're not going anywhere. 75 million Ape shares, 899 on AMC. That's a new high of the day. 69.7 million, 899. GameStop is not new high of the day. Still 26.81, up 60, but down 70 from the high of the day here. 898 on AMC, 101.5 on the Ape shares, and 26.86 on GameStop. They got up to 26.96, but they just dropped a dime to 26.86. AMC just broke $9 to 904. 181 gain on AMC. The volume today, 70,600,000. So a little run has come in here. The day traders are running it. They're trying to run it up. 912 on AMC, trying to run it. Ape shares only at 102. They're not even following it penny for penny. GameStop 26.95 to 26.98, up 77 cents. GameStop just dropped to 26.88 again. AMC 904. High of the day for AMC 913 for this much. A nanosecond. We're at 904 on AMC. Now we're at 897 on AMC after touching 904 for a moment. Man, has that stock got to eat up a bunch of shorters. There's going to be shorters coming in here now. They're going to slap this thing. Just my hunch. It is on short sale restriction because it's up 18 whatever percent it's up. But I don't know. I don't know. 26.80 on GameStop. Going down again. Okay. The Dow up down 210. S&P down 5. NASDAQ up 9 points. Okay. I don't know. Coyote, I'm sure things will end well for Movie McTheater. 208 loss on the Dow Jones. It's trying to recover a little bit. Can it? Will it? Don't know. 1 hour, 40 minutes left in the day, if I recall here. AMC 906. Again, back up to 906 on AMC. 102.6 on Ape shares. GameStop 26.91. Trying to go higher. Those of you with GameStop option contracts, always look for rollover opportunities. If it comes your way, great. If it doesn't, not to worry. 26.93 on GameStop, 906 on AMC, 102.5 on Ape shares. 911 on AMC now, trying to run to that one. The 915 is the high, trying to get there again. 911 now on AMC. 915 has been the high of the day. Ape 103 now, and GameStop AMC 901 now. AMC 2690 at the moment where we're at here. So we're at these highs for AMC only, but not Ape and not GameStop. They have not hit new highs. Only AMC has hit a high. Has hit a new high. Karen D, I am 61 on your thumbs up meter. Thank you, Karen. Everyone out there hitting the thumbs up button. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. The Dow down 214 now. We're down 5 on S&P. We're only up 9 on NASDAQ. 903 on AMC after hitting 915. 104 trying to come along. GameStop 2684. We just dropped from 2690 something to 2684. We're backing up right there. 897 on AMC. Under 9 yet again after touching 915 for a moment. 73 million traded on AMC. A lot of volume here. This is going to have to trade over 100 million to hold these numbers. There's just too many day traders in and out of here. GameStop 103.5, only up 6 cents, not up $1.70 like the common stock for AMC. Those prefs are not enjoying the party. GameStop 26.78. We're dropping again. 26.74. We just dropped 23 cents on GameStop just in 2 minutes. 26.74 dropping. kind of tough. And then 889 on AMC. That is 26 cents of droppage in 5 minutes on AMC. That is a weak ass little pop, and it just got hit. It's getting slammed. 882 on AMC is backing off again. Interesting. Can I tell you, 101 now on the ape shares. 101. They were 103, 104, 101 and a half here. 882 on AMC. 2668 now on GameStop. 2668 and still backing off on GameStop shares. Up 47 cents on the day. That's the whole game on GameStop. Just a 47-cent gain. It's a nothing burger. Absolutely nothing burger. Man, oh man, I don't know. 883 now on AMC. 101 even. Just lost 3 cents here. Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. 878 on AMC, just under 880 now. Tesla went red, down 3 cents. The Dow down 225. S&P down 6.5. Nasdaq holding a 6.8 point gain on Nasdaq. Only 6.8. Oil only up 70 cents now. Oil is slipping here. AMC 882, 102. GameStop 2665, up 44 cents. Alrighty, guys. Put buying time, methinks, says Coyote. There you go. Quite an interesting session today, I gotta say. It is very interesting. It's interesting to watch this AMC reaction and the AMC volumes coming in. 70 plus million, just amazing. But there is no second wave, no real, heavy duty, bigger run than the first run. It happened, and we had a little mini run here. We broke through 9 temporarily. 883 now on the stock for AMC. 101.9 on ape shares. I don't know. 2672 on GameStop, just a little better, up 51 cents, but that's all. That's all I see here. There will be some computer buying programs and computer selling programs coming into this market. We've got a lot of volatility here. Oh boy. Tesla's up 45 cents. SoFi down 7. Apple up 44. HPQ down 17. Amazon down 113. It's just not coming back. Amazon is still down. Maybe Amazon is lower because AMC is getting into movie merchandise. I don't know how that would crush Amazon at all. Don't see it. Amazon won't have any problems there. Cisco up 35. Pfizer up 75. Netflix holding a 12.50 gain. Netflix doesn't seem worried about any Netflix recovery at all. Nothing. It's not hurting Netflix. IBM shares only up 3 cents. Microsoft only up 6. Not a huge turnaround here to get excited about right now. AMC 884. Ape shares 101.5. GameStop down to 26.56 now. Just dropped another 15, 16 cents. We're only up 35 cents now on GameStop. It's backing up. The volume on GameStop is now 6.55 million. We were at 6 million an hour and a bit ago. It's really slowing down. It took a shot of volume to move it up to 27.50, but the volume isn't coming back in on GameStop like it was this morning. 26.62 now at the moment on the GameStop shares. 882 on AMC, 101.8 on Ape shares. 39.1 on ATIP right now. ATIP has traded 6,000 with a barrier just under 40 cents in the way. And not enough buying has come in to take out the 40-cent sellers on ATIP, which I believe are shorters holding it here. That's my guess. Trying to hold the stock under $1 to make the company force them into doing a rollback. That's my hunch. That's the game. I think that's the game. If enough buying came in to run it up, that would destroy them. If it broke $1 for a couple of days, then you have to reset the meter to another 30-day window. I think that's how this works. I'm not exactly sure about that. Anyway, there you go. Isn't it fun? 190 dip on the Dow only. We were down 250, 280 a little while ago, earlier this afternoon. We're only down now 190. We're down 4.7 on S&P, and we're up 9.6 on NASDAQ. So the other two markets, other than the Dow, are really not playing the Dow game. They don't want to back off as much as the Dow has backed off today. AMC 876, a little lower. GameStop 2660 and 8101.9. Tesla up just a dime. Not great. Okay. 875 on AMC. We touched 915 20 minutes ago. Lost now 40 cents. We've lost 40 cents. 872, 43 cents lower in 20 minutes. So, okay. 76.2 million I've traded on the day on AMC. The question is, was that the high, and will it now back off from that? I don't know. There's a lot of speculation here. Tons of volatility. 102 on Ape shares, 2660 on GameStop here, up 39 cents. And the Dow is now down 198. Looks like it's down 200 again at the moment. All right. Tons of action. I gotta say, tons of action. Let's take a look at some of these other stocks. These SPACs, these former SPACs we've been watching. ME, what a good day here. 325.5, up 20 cents. I had a good day yesterday. Broke through the $3 barrier and just kept on going. Rocket Lab is only up 2.5, where Matterport is up 12 to 327. Smart Rent at 250, up 7 cents. The Spire's having a good day, up to $1.38, up 12 cents. And Cyxtera holding on to a gain, up 14 cents to 210. All these former SPACs are a little higher today. Royal Caribbean with a big boost in bookings for Black Friday, up $1.33 this morning or this afternoon at 61.26. Bed Bath & Beyond up 26 cents. Carvana is up 45. Robinhood up 38. BlackBerry up 22, a meme stock, of course. We've got Target down 164. JP Morgan down 159. The loser of the day is Costco, down $35 to $503. This was as low as $4.95 today. This thing was off $43 at one point today. Disappointing November sales. And even at $503, the stock is trading at 38.3 times earnings. If their sales are disappointing in November, and they're going to be disappointing in December, and then January is going to be a unholy disaster, the Costco earnings might not even justify a 38-time PE multiple. We might be trading at 50 times PE multiple going forward. The stock might be in for a bit of a rude awakening. I just tell you, it's been overcooked here for so long. Walmart is up 32 cents. Disney up 47. NVIDIA up 254. American Airlines down 45. 1398 right now on the airline. So not great. The Dow is down under 200 again, 208. Another little dip here. S&P down 5. NASDAQ only up 8 points. AMC holding 882, 879, pardon me. We just broke under 880. AMC at 879. The APE shares, those preferred shares, 101. They're backing off again. GameStop, 2662 looks like. 2662, up 41 cents. They can't seem to break 27 here. 27.50 was the high. The ATIP, 39.1. Tesla, 194.66, down 4. SoFi, 476, down 7. Apple up 49 to 148.52. HPQ down a dime. Amazon down $1.20. There you go. Some of our faves. 878 on AMC. More selling coming in at the moment. Okay. Barron's headline: Blackstone limits withdrawals from huge retail real estate fund. That's an interesting comment. That's an interesting headline. Blackstone is limiting withdrawals from its huge retail real estate investment trust after a sharp rise in redemption requests from investors. In a letter posted on the Blackstone Real Estate Income Trust website, Blackstone, ticker BX, said that redemption requests already have exceeded the 5% quarterly limit for the REIT, which had $69 billion of net assets at the end of October. The REIT is known as BREIT. The news that Blackstone is limiting redemptions or gating the REIT has sharply depressed Blackstone's shares on Thursday. The stock is down 6.7% to 85.37 today. Investors evidently fear that the gating news could spur further sharp redemption requests for the 6-year-old REIT, which has been a major source of growth and profits for Blackstone. The gating of the fund is a worrisome development because it shows that investors want to cash out of BREIT, which has had strong performance in recent years, including a return of 9% in 2022, despite sharp declines in public REITs, which have fallen 20% or more. With BREIT vastly outperforming public REITs this year, there is an incentive for BREIT holders to sell and invest in public REITs. When funds are gated, it can spur redemption requests from jittery investors who want liquidity. Just as important, it may be difficult for Blackstone to attract new money to BREIT because potential investors could balk at putting money into a gated fund. This is the first time that BREIT has imposed any withdrawal limits. This is disturbing. This is not good news. This is stuff that has to be paid attention to out there. When REITs limit cash redemptions, you have no liquidity. If you have no liquidity, you can't make margin calls. If you don't have liquidity, you can't borrow on margin very easily. Margin requirements get cut back. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy of misery. What happens if Blackstone is having these problems? What about other REITs in the next few days and weeks? Will they join this? Again, I come back to the end game here. Interest rates are going higher. The Federal Reserve is sitting on $10 trillion of assets. $10 trillion. They want out. They're trying to get rid of $1 trillion a year for the next several years. That means bonds are coming back into the market from the Fed, and they are taking cash out of the economy. The cash that lands in the Fed's hands gets put back in the Federal Reserve's books. That cash is out of the system now. It is not going to be reinvested into car loans, mortgages. It is cut off. It is canceled out. The money supply is drying up. It's getting more difficult to find liquidity. And this REIT is a classic example of investors wanting out, and now they can't get out. There's a redemption limit in a monthly basis. This isn't good. This is not good. The market down 202 points is not recognizing this. It is not getting it in its head that there is a liquidity problem beginning to grow on the outskirts of the market. Sooner or later, it'll figure it out. Sooner or later, it'll get it. And there will be sell-offs of other REITs and other investments that investors feel might be gated as well. Not a good thing. This is not a good sign whatsoever. All right. Oh, man, we got stuff to talk about here. Coyote, babe, I know this recession is hard. I've been laid off and we're at risk of being evicted. But I just got to see Superhero, the film 6 at AMC theaters with my $7 popcorn. Why can't you understand? Deuce Caboose, I feel like when a CEO board runs a company into the ground, ATIP, they shouldn't be allowed to sell without admitting the stock is a garbage a week before they sell. No more hiding. Deuce Caboose, you got to go down with the ship. Sorry. Coyote, CEOs don't become rich and wealthy by bag holding, though. Deuce Caboose, once it gets to a certain level, Coyote, like 5 or something, I don't know. Coyote, I mean, I'd be in favor of that. That would be hilarious. In any event, folks, interesting times. AMC at 870 now, definitely backed off 45 cents from its high. Ape at 101. GameStop 2671, trying to hang in there right now at 50 cents. ATIP at 39 cents, down 0.6 of a penny. Tesla 194.75, up a nickel. SoFi 457.57, down 7.3 cents. Apple up 50, HPQ down 11, Amazon down 93. These kinds of stories where Blackstone is announcing a liquidity problem. Blackstone, this is not good. This is absolutely not good at all. This is not what you want to be reading about, hearing about, wondering about. This is the last thing, the absolute last thing that the market needs, that bond funds want to hear about. Other ETFs don't want to see this. You do not want one of the premier REIT and hedge fund operators in the country announce a liquidity problem at one of their funds. This is not good for the economy and for investor confidence. Unfortunately, investors are not being clued in on what's going on, I bet you, because I wonder if this announcement is making the rounds elsewhere or not. I really wonder about it. I just don't know. Maybe a sell-off at the end of the day. One can only hope, says JR. Well, you bring out more announcements like this, and you will create an exit to the door where people will not listen to reason. They'll just get out. They'll just get out. They will jump into the water and find a lifeboat out in the water. They won't even wait to get on the damn lifeboat. They'll just jump off the ship right now. 866 on AMC. We're down again on AMC. We're now down almost, what are we at? 870. That's 45 cents from the high of the day. 8 preferreds 101.5. We're not going anywhere. GameStop 2681, actually going higher. GameStop is actually climbing a little bit while AMC is slumping a little bit. Weird stuff going on. Very strange. I can't tell you why the market is improving when you read stuff like this Blackstone announcement. I can't explain it. I cannot account for it. You remember, Wall Street says never sell. People are selling Blackstone retail investment REIT. They want out. Now, why would they want out? Why would they want out? They're doing so well. You never sell. They're selling. They want out. Maybe they know something the rest of us don't. Maybe they realize that if Costco had a disappointing November, others had a worse November. And the word ain't out yet. We're only on December the 1st. We haven't heard the word from other retailers. Maybe other retailers are really having a bad November and a bad December coming up. And people in the real estate REIT, the retail real estate REIT investing area, they want out now. They want out. I wonder. Okay. Spire is doing well. Maybe that will save me from an early grave, says Deuce Caboose. Giddy up. 187 downdraft on the Dow Jones. The Dow is actually improving right now. It's actually improving. This announcement, this news release had no effect so far on the Dow. But okay, Uncle Bruce, I've done my part for ATIP. I've just completed my purchases for the day. I bought 5,000 shares, bringing my total to 10,000 shares with a cost basis of 42 cents. It can run up to $1 now. Thank you very much. Nice job. Nice job. Why not? 39 cents a share is where we're at right now. Let it go to $1 and you are one happy camper. Wants to go to 110, 120. You'll write those 30-cent contracts for January 2024. You'll take 35 cents off the table. And you can buy more stock with the premiums. You'll bring in $3,500. So you can buy another 3,500 shares. Nice going. And then you'll write another 35 contracts. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Write those 250s and bring in some cash. Ooh, baby. It's going to be something else. Way to go, buddy. Well done. Okay. AMC is 870, 101.5. GameStop 2690. I can't explain it. I cannot explain. I can only tell you to react to it. And if the shares want to go up, you'll do rollovers. That's what you'll do. It's just that simple. The stock will tell you what to do, and we'll just go with it. ATIP at 39, Tesla down 12, SoFi down 7.8, Apple up 55, HPQ down 8. The Dow Jones now down 180, as we speak. We're down 1.3 on S&P, and we're up 19 on NASDAQ. Some things don't make sense, okay? Oil is dropping. We're only up 48 cents now on oil. It is coming back. 81.03. We're coming back. Okay, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I think we have an hour and 18 minutes to go, and our day is done. Thank you for those of you who found the time and the inclination to head to the thumbs up meter. We have 97 thumbs ups now. Thank you, everybody, for this. I appreciate it. We have 131 watching. If 3 of you or more can hit the thumbs up button, we'll break 100 thumbs ups. I thank you for that. We always like to hit 100 in the afternoon show. And hopefully with us being on a little longer today, maybe we can get to the 125, 150 range. 99 are here. We have a Wayne Gretzky going right now. Thank you all so much for helping out with the thumbs up. 101, there they are. Right through 100, going to 101. Beautiful stuff, everyone. Thank you so very much. Love it. What else do we have here? 188.8 downdraft on the Dow. We're better, but we're not great. We're still better than we were. AMC at 874, 872. A little more resistance here. 101.5 on 8 preferreds. GameStop 26.93, up 72 cents right now. That's what we've got. ATIP is at 39. Tesla 194.32, down 38. SoFi down 7.5, everyone. Excuse me. January oil gained 67 cents to settle at 81.22 on NYMEX. And we were over 83 this morning. So we have definitely backed off about $2+ on the day. We definitely backed off a couple of bucks on that one. Let's see how this goes tomorrow. Now we're down 199 on the Dow. We're down 3 on S&P. NASDAQ is up just 13 points. 869 on AMC, a little selling coming in. 101.2 on APE, 26.94, 26.92 on GameStop. Again, 26.92, up 71 cents. Oh boy, kids, thank you all for popping in. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing all right. Hope you don't mind the early show today as we watch what's happening live. We're down 200 points right now on the Dow Jones. We've gone under 200 yet again. And what's happening here? Just reading some headlines, looking around for anything else to kind of hang my hat on for you. Elon Musk says Apple misunderstanding has been resolved. Thanks Tim Cook for the campus tour. Yeah, I think these two boys had a little alone time together. And I think Tim Cook was able to calm Elon down by explaining to him that, look, buddy, we're on the same team here. We have to get along. The best for us is to talk privately and not in the media. Don't talk to each other through Twitter. We got what we want as far as business people go. We have a divided Congress, and we have divided politicians here in Washington. That's perfect for us. They're not going to be able to put any legislation through to get in our way. They're going to be so busy attacking each other for the next 2 years until the presidential election. We don't have to worry about all kinds of legislation coming at us. We're better off working together quietly and build our businesses. And I think that's what's going to happen here. Business couldn't be more delighted the way that the vote turned out to be. Anyway, there you go. Let's go here. Cindy B, I'm number 113. Karim, Uncle Bruce, my meta calls I wrote for September 15, 110. Let me just go to meta right now. Where are we here? 120 a share. Okay, gotcha. All right, the shares that I wrote, 110s, keep going up. Now they're at 28.20 to 28.50, and I wrote for 23.60. Only option to bring in more cash and higher strike is a January 19, 2024, 115 for $30. Should I roll or should I stay? What do you think I should do? So In theory, he could roll out to January 2024 calls from his existing September 15s. Now, his September 15s would be 2023s, right? So he's looking at January 2024, which would be October, November, December, 4 months further ahead. If he moves up $5 in strike, he'll bring in $30, which is more than what it'll cost him to buy these $28 contracts back. What should he do? He received $23.60. If he gets exercised, he gets paid $110. He gets to keep the $23.60, which is $133.60 for Meta. The stock right now is $120.33, up $2.23 a share. What should he do? What do you think he should do? Should he do a roll, or should he just sit tight with his arms folded? Let's take a look at this again. The contract is a 110 contract. The stock is 120.35. So in theory, the contract is worth $10.35 in actual book value because it's in the money, $10.35. But the contract trades at $28.20 to $28.50. So it's actually trading above its book value by $8.20 to $8.50. There's $8 of shrinkage available, but he has to wait until September to get it. If he rolls into the 115s and he can bring in $30, he's still writing a call that's $5 in the money, $5.35 in the money, but he's pulling in $24.65 premium for a January 2024 call. That's 1 year and 1 month. It's a 13-month deal, you see. So should he think about running into a 115 to move up $5 in premium and bringing in this extra $1.50 in cash so that he brings in more money? He's already done a roll, I think, already to get to the position he's in. What should he do? He doesn't have to do anything today. He really doesn't. There is no pressure on him to do anything. But the question is it worth his while to roll into this 115 call? Because if the shares back off to, say, 110 in the next week or two, let's just suppose they did, went to 110, he'd be out of the money by $5. A $10 drop in the stock price will likely take those $30 calls probably down to about $26, $25. On the other hand, if the shares go to 110, he doesn't do anything. His 110 calls will now be at the money. And the $28 price that they're trading at will likely be down to $24, $23.50, $25, something like that. They'll drop certainly $3 or $4 a piece. So they'll likely go down to $24, $25. So either way, he's going to be better off if the shares drop to 110. And obviously a September call expires before a January 2024 call by 4 months, right? For 4 months, is it worth his while to get $1.50 a share more? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth his while to bring in another $1.50. I'd probably do nothing at this point. I'd probably just wait this out. I would let the stock just keep trading along here. It's had a good couple of days. We all know that. A week ago, the shares were sitting at 108, 109, and now they're at 120. It's entirely possible that we may have a pullback here. As a matter of fact, we were at $89 a share on November the 3rd. We've had a nice pop from the 90 range to the 120 range, $30 a share. It could well be that $10, $15 a share is in the future of this stock, back to 105 in not that long a time frame. That would bring those $28 calls down by probably $8 to $10 each at least. They'll bring them down to $20, maybe $18 each. And at that point, Karim could then investigate the idea of possibly writing a 110 call for January for more money, or he could look at a 110 call or maybe a 105 call for August or July, coming in closer in time so that he comes closer to expiry. Obviously, the lower the shares go, the more he can adjust backwards rather than go forward. If the shares go higher, if they want to go to 125, 130, they want to do that, they could do it. I don't know if they would, but if they wanted to do that, then he's better off to just do a rollover to January's, maybe even 120s. You might be able to do that. Because these 110s, they'll go up, but they will lose book value. They will rise, say, they might go up, the stock was up $5, these calls might go up $4, $3, maybe even $2.50 only, because they're going to shrink out that premium, that time premium, then replace it all with book value. The higher the shares go, these 110s will only trade at book plus 10%. There'll be a 90-10 rule contract. And that's okay for Krim because he will notice them at maybe $30, but they didn't go up $6, they went up $2. And he'll be able to get a higher premium dollar. He'll get more money for a future contract than he can get now. In other words, he might be able to write a call for $35 and only pay $30 for these. He'll get $5 more in his pocket. If the shares drop $10, $15, $17, he can then roll backwards. He'll then go from a 110 to a 105 and bring in the time frame to maybe August or July or something like that. And he'll come closer, maybe even to March or April. And that will be his next step, just bringing it backwards that way. Krim, I don't think you should do anything right now. No, don't do a thing right now. Sit tight. Those calls are trading at 28 something and the stock's 120. So there's $8 of time premium that's going to shrink out. And it'll shrink out either with time or with an upward move in the stock if it has any more in it. Notice today it only gained 240. It didn't gain $6-8. The Dow right now down 143. That's not helping that stock. But the question is, will the Dow stay down or will the Dow give up these losses for a bit of a gain, or are we going to get closer to a break even or not? Look at the GameStop, 26.93. Just can't seem to be going any further. It looks like we touched 27, but couldn't hold it again. It's the second time this has happened now, maybe the third time since our morning run. APE are $1 and a half a penny, and the AMC are $8.63. The AMCs are backing off. GameStop just dipped to 26.82. We just dipped on GameStop. Okay, well, we'll see what's going on. 150 is the down dip on the Dow. 2-point gain on S&P, 32-point gain on NASDAQ. All right. Coyote, early show, appreciate it. Making house chores more bearable. Financial mischief. You know what would really be fun on ATIP is if it ran up enough to be able to sell those 250s for 40 and 45 cents a contract. Unrealistic, I know, but I bought. But the thought is nice. Don't be surprised if the ATIP shares were to run into this, $1, 130 range, 140 range. That could happen. And then you can write some nice contracts for some serious money and buy up more stock at the 130 level. That's what you want to do. Absolutely. TJ, hi, Bruce. Technically, the government will still function until January. After that, though, it's a crapshoot. Brian, early again. Bruce is going to miss us tomorrow, early afternoon. He's going to miss us. I'm number 118, Bruce. JR, Uncle Bruce having a pumpkin slice bagel in your name. So tasty. Krim, thanks, Uncle B. You got it, buddy. Anytime you want to ask me what to do, you let me know. I'm happy to look at it anytime. Any of you out there, if you want advice on what you think you should do on your options, what you have now, what you're thinking of moving into, you want to get my 2 bits worth, let me know. Let me know here. If you're a bagel member, you're a member of this channel. That's the beauty of being a member of this channel. Tell me what you're thinking about, what your thoughts are. Is it a good idea or not? We'll get the gang in here to throw in their 2 bits worth of advice as well. You can always send me a private email if you're a Gold Bagel member as well, a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. Let me know. Thank you all. Please become a member and join the party. Talk to me about what you're thinking about. We'll figure it out together and work it out. At least we'll try to anyway, and things change minute to minute, as you all know. 856 on AMC. It looks like it's backing up again. APE shares are now down to $1.50, half a penny. AMC 856, 858. GameStop 26.79, definitely backing off. It got to 27, and again, it's going backwards. Only up 58 cents on the GameStop shares. ATIP 39 cents on the nose, down 0.6 of a penny. Tesla down 47 cents. SoFi 475.5, 475 even, down 8. Apple 148.73, up 70 cents. HPQ down 7. Amazon down $1.50. Cisco up 35. Pfizer up 86. Everybody, keep it coming, kids. Let me know what you're thinking. Hawkeye, we're at 125 thumbs up. Bruce, thank you, Hawkeye, so much. We are going for 150 thumbs ups on today's show. Can it happen? Why not? An hour and 3 minutes to the bell. We can go to 150. Maybe we can go to 200 today for the afternoon show. What? Oh, that would be unthinkable. 200 thumbs ups on an afternoon show? You got to be kidding me. We're here trying to make money, folks. Let's see what happens. 856 on AMC, up 133, 134, 857. Ape under a buck now, 99.6 on the Ape preferreds. They're going down here. Not looking great. GameStop 26.77 to 26.80 as we speak again. ATIP 39. All right. Financial Mischief, 45 cents for those calls would cover my entire cost to buy all 10,000 shares. I'd be flat on my buy plus a 183. Wouldn't that be awesome? It's possible. It is doable. Enough gets picked up down here. The swing higher goes even further, because the more shares that disappear from the float, from the active trading float that gets into your hands, you guys put ATIP in your accounts and don't resell it, this thing can go to 150, 175. That would take those contracts to 50, 60 cents. Those 250 January 2024s, you could write those up there. That would pay for all the stock you're buying right now. Would pay for all of it. You'd have this stock for nothing. You get taken out at 250, it's all profit. How about that little trade? Is something wrong with that? Nothing is wrong with that. Deuce Caboose, I thumb Uncle Bruce every day, and he loves getting my thumb. Zed, I am number 121. Mr. Premium, I'm 132. Richard, I am 133 on this thumbs up meter he's got. We're going to get this guy to 150. We're going to get him to 200 thumbs ups today. He deserves it. I'm just filling in the blanks. Thank you all. Thank you all very much for these thumbs ups. Keep them coming on in here. ATIP, if you got some loose change lying around, pick it up, buy it up, take it out of here, and make the shorter get ever so much more uncomfortable. I want the shorters on ATIP to go, why, oh God, why did we sell this thing and hold it down here? Why did we try to hold it under 40? Everybody came in and took us out. Millions of shares of buying came in. This channel, Stock Markets with Bruce, who is this guy? Who are these people? Why did they take us out? And now we can't get it back at 80 cents. We can't get it back at 90. We can't get our stock back at a dollar. And now these folks are writing options for so much money. They're now turning around and taking that money and buying the stock from 90 to $1 to $1.10. And they're running it again. We're going to get nailed again. That is what we wonder about here, because this company is worth like 80 odd cents a share anyway. Why wouldn't it trade at 120? That would make total sense to me. 950 locations? Come on. I don't know. Amy, Bruce, at number 137, you're only 13 thumbs ups away from 150 thumbs ups. 142, there's 8 to go. And we got 150 already. Can you believe it? 150 thumbs ups on the afternoon show. That never happens. Can we get to 200 today? Unthinkable. 59 minutes to do it. Wouldn't that be cute if that were to happen? Oh my goodness gracious. We're down 158 on the Dow. 1 point gain on S&P, 29 point gain on NASDAQ. Oil holding at 81.24. It's up about 70 cents a barrel. Okay, everybody? Let's see what happens. We're watching all kinds of stuff here going on here. Tons and tons. 851 on AMC. We topped out at 915 in the last hour, and it's giving us a lot of this back. We're at 99.2 on the Ape preferreds. They're up only 2 cents now on the day. GameStop 26.78, 26.77 now. Another penny lower. GameStop is coming in, coming back. 161 loss on the Dow now. A little more negative momentum coming into this market. Will the last hour be a negative hour on the markets, or will there be a recovery? Do we dump off 300-400 points in the last hour? A real surge of selling. What happens? Or is it the other way around, or a nothing burger? What about AMC? 852 after hitting 915 just an hour ago. APE holding at $1 a unit, $1 a share, barely hanging on. I don't know. 26.77 on GameStop. What can I say? Mr. Premium, GameStop cash secured puts that expire tomorrow are up 95%. Decisions. What do I do? How about that? 163.39 loss on the Dow Jones index. 847 on AMC, down again. This is really interesting. I don't know, man. I don't know. We got lots going on here, folks. Lots going on. Beautiful stuff. Well, we'll keep following this, folks. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me, throwing thumbs ups our way. I do appreciate this. Thank you all. We have 152 thumbs ups now. We only need 48 to get to 200. Can you believe it? 200 thumbs up. Is that possible? I don't know. Boy, that would be nice. Thank you. Appreciate it all. We're at 26.76 on the GameStop shares, holding just a 55-cent gain with the Dow down 166. Will GameStop lose all the gains in the next 56 minutes as we whimper and sputter out? I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Sell my house fast enough, Marlboro. Hey, I'm 148, buddy. Right on. Thank you. 150 thumbs ups have happened. 152 have happened. Beautiful stuff today, everybody. Thank you. AMC 846, dropping further. 99.8 on APE, and GameStop 26.76 right now. 39.6 cents on ATIP. 39.6. We are unchanged on the day on ATIP. 638,000 traded today. As buying keeps trickling in here, taking a run at that 40-cent offer, that 39.9 something offer that is artificially holding the stock back from going anywhere. That seller gets taken out with a wave of buying. We could be up 20 cents this afternoon, tomorrow morning on the opening. We could be 60 cents, like nothing, like a nothing burger. Interesting to turn that seller into a buyer. That would be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun. Take the win, Mr. Premium, says Alex. JR, I logged in my other account and gave you another thumbs up. Thank you, JR. You guys are crafty. I love you guys. 39.7 on ATIP. 1/10 of a penny higher now. ATIP is bringing in some buys, starting to take a run at those 40 centers. We'll see how this plays out. 842 on AMC, down again. 26.80 on GameStop right now. 26.76 on GameStop. All right. What can I say? Uncle Bruce, Nick is saying, I need Rugman to help on this U.S. steel stock. Can you ask him to pull the rug until it hits 23 or below? We got U.S. steel right now holding an 11-cent gain at 26.40. The high today was 26.96. That didn't last long. That was around 12:30 today, and it was like a peak, a mountain peak. Within an hour and a half, 2 hours, U.S. steel went from like the 26.45 range to the 26.90 range, back down to the 26.50 range. So it went up and it came down, and right now 26.42 is the last trade on U.S. steel. So I don't have a lot of faith in the upside of this thing at the moment, but you know what? The markets have to turn red. The Dow is negative 149, but not enough to really show us we're going to have a lousy close. We could have a lousy close. We have 53 minutes to go, but it might happen in the last 20 minutes. It would be nicer if it happened now and ran right through to the bell. But I don't know if we're going to get that kind of selling here. We're down 151, and we're up 3 on S&P. We're up 35 on NASDAQ. So it's not an across-the-board blow-off. Credit Savage, Uncle Bruce, I did just that. I sold 60 $10 SoFi January 23 covered calls for 52 cents and got $3,120 for those. And then, for pure educational purposes, I placed $39 stink bids for ATIP since 37 cents wasn't happening. I got 8,000 ATIP. Laughing out loud. There you go. You turn that into ATIP stock way down here. ATIP now 39.7 cents. So it's climbing yet again. Well, here you go. Loose change lying around. Pick it up. I'll keep this trade open for a month or two and then see what happens with those $3,120 in a few months, laughing out loud. Well, let's see what gives. As I say, if ATIP wants to recover to 110, 120, 130, you might be able to write those 250 calls for January 2024 at like 30, 35 cents each, which is almost what you're buying these shares for. So nice move, kids. You write those calls, take the dough, and buy more ATIP stock and write more contracts, again, at 30, 35 cents. And keep buying up the stock and taking it off the street, just taking it off, and make it disappear. The shorters are going to go, I can't borrow any stock. I can't borrow any stock. Nobody wants to give it to me. Interesting, huh? Well, we'll see what gives. 137 down dip on the Dow. The Dow is not dropping further at the moment. We're up 5 on S&P, and we're up 42 on NASDAQ. This is the other direction for this market. AMC, though, 846, not going very far. 99.6 on the 8 preferreds. And then GameStop is 26.77. 26.77 on GameStop. There you go. That is the deal. Lorraine, I am number 161 on your thumbs up meter, Bruce. 161. We have 162 of them now. We need 38 more to get to 200 for the afternoon show. Credit Savage of Wall Street is free money. I mean, if they're giving it away, I might as well grab it. If someone else will, I might as well take it. Why let these 8,000 shares go into somebody else's hands? Better off than mine. I agree. I think you scoop this stuff up. 39.8, up by 0.2 of a penny now. More buying coming into ATIP. Can enough buying come in between now and the bell to take out the 40-cent sellers? Is it possible that if it pops to 45 to 55 cents, that stop loss selling for tax loss purposes will stop dead in its tracks? All of a sudden, there's nothing for sale until it's $1, and it pops up there, and then starts trading 110.20, and these short sellers panic because they couldn't hold it at 40. They couldn't hold it down to 50. They couldn't hold it under 60. All of a sudden, they're getting crushed. They're going to have to get in there and get their hands on the stock. That moves those contracts, those options. That lets all of you write gazillions of contracts, which allows you to buy gabillions of shares at 110, 120, 130, which means you'll write more contracts. It's just a self-fulfilling win-win-win. These shorters are going to have a problem. More buyers coming in, the higher it goes. That could be the problem for these guys. Mando number 5, Bruce, 163 on the thumbs up meter, 49 minutes to go. You're going to get 200 today. This is awesome stuff, guys. Thank you so much for helping out. We're dropping again on the Dow. We're down 167.9. The S&P is only up 2. NASDAQ is up 36. We are seeing some selling here. We've got Costco sales update here. Costco sales update slams the stock. Strong grocery sales weren't enough. Interesting. People are walking into Costco to buy the cheap groceries, but they're not buying the other stuff that they have higher margins on. That's getting interesting. That is very interesting. That's a disturbing trend. That is going to be bad news for other stocks, other companies that don't sell groceries. Target, They got a lot of space that doesn't include groceries. Walmart, they got the grocery department. They got the rest of the departments. If the people aren't buying the other stuff, this could be a problem for Walmart. This should be a most interesting Christmas season here. We'll watch for that. Okay. Oh man, 841 on AMC. We're going under 840 now on AMC. We've dropped 75 cents from the high of the day here. This is a pullback. This is a pullback on AMC. 899.7 cents. GameStop 26.77. 840 on AMC right now. 840, and it's coming in. Stock's coming in for sale on AMC. 915 was the high, and we're nowhere near that now. 26.76 on GameStop, another penny lower, up only 55 cents. The Dow down 169. It's dropping. The Dow's backing off. Okay. Will AMC drop 840? Will it go? Yep, 839. AMC is under 840 now. It's at 839. There's selling coming in on AMC, folks. Interesting stuff. We have 47 minutes to go, and our day is done. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate this. A 171 drop on the Dow, 174 now. A little more red coming into the Dow Jones. GameStop 26.75, another couple of pennies lower. A little more selling coming in there. 39.6 on ATIP. Watching ATIP, watching GameStop, watching AMC. 648,000 on ATIP right here. Wow, we'll see what's going on. 194.42 down 28 on Tesla. SoFi 476 down 7. Apple holding a 60-cent gain. HPQ down 5. Amazon down $1.05. We got selling here. Goldman down 236. We're down 283 on Boeing. Meta still sitting at 120.98. Not going far. Just up a little, but not a lot. 23andMe, okay. It's at 325, up 20 cents on 23andMe. Rocket Lab is up 4 cents. Matterport up 13. SmartRent up 7. Spire up 12. Sextera up 13 cents. I'll take days like this on those kinds of stocks. We're down 187 now on the Dow. We're approaching 200 again. Negative 200 on the Dow. Is that going to happen? 192 on the Dow. Here we go. S&P is negative 129 in the red. And NASDAQ now only up 26 points. We're running into some selling. Warning into selling. 192 dip, 193 dip on the Dow. Credit service, Uncle Bruce, I am telling you, it was meant to be. The price for 8,000 ATIP at 39 is 31.20. And the amount for 60 SoFi 10 January 23's cover calls, drum roll, 31.20. It was an exact match. How about that? Financial mischief. Okay, I changed my mind. I bought another 5,000 shares. Cost basis, 41 cents. Well, you buy 5,000 at 40 cents a piece. That's, $2,000. Way to go, man. Here we go. Miraculous. 167 thumbs up, Bruce. You're 33 away from 200. We're down 192 on the Dow. We're definitely lower at the moment. We got 171 thumbs ups, 29 to get, 29 more, and we got 200 thumbs ups for the afternoon show. You guys are awesome. Thank you for this. This helps the momentum of the channel for sure. AMC 833 now. This thing drops another 18 cents. It'll be down $1 from the high of the day here. This is coming off. GameStop 26.69, 26.64, 26.63. GameStop just getting hit. GameStop's getting hit. Interesting. 26.63. Constantine, I am 170 here. Giddy up, says Constantine. A Rolo, to roll or not to roll. My GameStop expiration date is 12/9. I have two 26s at 170. What do I do? Well, they are 60 cents in the money, and the stock is at 26.60, 26.56. Now they're only 56 cents in the money. They're coming down, baby. They're coming down. Kent, my $27 March 2023's UGG GameStop slips. I start to see hope, but nope. GameStop goes right back up again. I know patience. Well, 26.56, 26.55. We're backing off on GameStop. Here we go. Those 27s are backing up. Everybody is backing up now. We're only up 35 cents on GameStop. 825 on AMC. We're off 90 cents from the high on AMC. It's backing off. The Dow down 200, 199.5 here. We're dropping. Miraculous Uncle Bruce. Oh yeah, markets were going my way this morning, looking like maybe I could get out of GameStop jail soon, but no. Was there news I missed? Temporary lull in the activity because AMC took a shot to 9.15 a share, but it's now 8.27 and falling fast. GameStop is backed off from the 27.50 to 26.50. We're down $1 on GameStop from its high of the day. Down it goes. 26.52, 26.46. We've lost $1.04 from the high of the day on GameStop. It's crapping out, backing up. 26.38. Down goes your GameStop, kids. Keep your arms crossed. Watch it fall back. All your contracts are dropping off right now. Again, they're out of the money in 2027s. 26 and the quarters are almost out of the money. Down we go. Constantine, love them. Arms folded, Uncle Bruce. It's great to keep your calm when everything's a nightmare and unstable. Love them courses and your guidance. This is the name of the game. We're down 202 on the Dow. We're down 2.58 on S&P. The Nasdaq's only up 18. We're going red. Again, the question is there an acceleration of selling in the last 42 minutes or not? I don't know. We gained 700 yesterday. We're down 200 now, and that equals a 500-point gain, and that was a 500-point loss on Monday. We have a 0 week here. We have no gain in the market for the entire week right now. We're back into bear territory. We're out of a bull market, back to a bear market. What is going to happen here? Watch for this. 26.33 on GameStop. 26.31. We're only up a dime on GameStop. We're only up a dime on the day on your GameStop shares. They're trading now. 7 million shares are coming in for sale. Look at the chart in the last couple of minutes. Look at it. Zzz, zzz, look at that right over here. Look at this. Zzz, it's coming in. We're bringing in sellers. They're coming in here. They've seen enough. Down 209 on the Dow. AMC 817. Oh, man, it's coming off. Almost down $1 from the high of the day here, which was $9.15 a share. Yeah, 816, 99 cents off the high. Here we go. Coyote, thanks for the cheap puts, AMC. Credit Savage, I don't understand why folks get so pressed about GameStop trading 1.5 million GameStop pre-split. It's nothing, and that's exactly right. We're trading 1.6 million pre-split here. That's nothing. It's why you gotta love it. It's yoing. The 27.5s I sold weeks ago are not even close to $7. This is a nothing burger. 26.35 right now. At 8.22 on AMC, 99.5 on Ape Preferreds. Nothing good is happening here. ATIP at 39 cents a share. Bargoon down there. If you got some loose cash, pick it up. Tesla down $1.34. It just dropped off. Tesla 193.36, giving up ground. SoFi down 7.9. Apple's only up 54 now. It's coming back. HBQ down 12. Amazon down 134. Amazon dropping again. The Dow down 200. S&P down 4.3. Nasdaq only up 12. It's backing off. We're coming down. We're coming down. 8.18, 8.15 on AMC. 8.15. That's a $1 drop from the high of the day in an hour and a half. Zzz, if that. Just zzz, down it goes. Apes 99.5 cents. GameStop 26.33. We're only up 12 cents. This does not look good. This looks great for option writers. Doesn't look good for those who went long. ATIP 39. Tesla down 112 right now. Okay. Okay, that's what we're watching. We're following a lot of stuff here, you guys. Lots to follow here. Oh, man. Adobe is red, down 91. Vanik down 36. Goldman down 246. Google just went red, down a penny. Boeing down 293. ME is still holding a 17.5 cent share gain at 322, but it's not as good as it was. Rocket Lab up 3.5. Matterport up 12.5. SmartRent up 6. Spire holding just an 8 cent gain now. Cyxtera up 12.9. We've got selling coming in all over the place. We're down 208 now on the Dow. 820 on AMC. Ape, 99.2 cents. GameStop holding at 26.40, trying to hang on. Only up 19 cents, though. Okay, they all want to be bullish so badly, says Coyote. They all want to be bullish. There you go, kids. 212 dip on the Dow Jones. 5 points on S&P now. 11-point gain on NASDAQ. That's evaporating. Oh, my. Oh, my. Keep your eyes on your options. Don't be surprised if GameStop drops $1.50 tomorrow. Goes back to $24.90. Don't be surprised. It's option expiry day tomorrow. Who wants to be long this weekend? Not me. 204-point drop on the Dow. We've eliminated all gains for the entire week. They're all gone. So there is a nothing burger happening, even though there was good news from Powell. They thought we have no gain for the week on the markets. You would think that with all this positive momentum, we'd be up 1,000 points this week, and it's not happening. We have a scenario here when we might drop 1,000 points between now and tomorrow afternoon. It's possible. Down 217 on the Dow. We're backing up. How much more good news did you want? Moderating interest rates. Inflationary numbers came out this morning, were a little better. What more do you want? A lollipop? You're not getting anything more. We're down 215 on the Dow. Are we going to have a bad drop off in the last 37 minutes, or are we going to try to recover this loss? We're down 5 on the S&P. We're only up 9 on NASDAQ. I don't see a recovery yet. Not yet. I'm watching for it. It could go the other way. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to say Credit Savage is saying here, I'm just saying, if I hadn't used that GameStop money already on buying more SoFi and more GameStop, I'd buy back my calls this morning. I would have sold some 26s for tomorrow at 191, 12 times. Easy money. Coyote, one of the top posts on Wall Street Bets yesterday was, I told you all the bottom was in. I told you all the bottom was in. I don't think so. I don't think, I Credit Savage. I mean, I was born in El Salvador, so maybe I'm dumb and I can't understand English, but Powell did say he expects double-digit inflation out of the end. What did I miss? There's going to be double-digit inflation. There's certainly going to be 12 to 16% inflation in the UK. There's going to be 10 to 12 to 14% inflation in Europe. How does America get away with only 2% inflation? No way. No way. Not going to happen. Okay? We got a lot to watch for, kids. We're down to 35 minutes on this session, and we're done for the day. It just made me smirk. I hope they enjoyed that little party yesterday. Well, 700-point gain with a 200-point loss at the moment. Let's see how this plays out. Right to the bell. How many shenanigans are going to happen in the next 35 minutes? Also, computer buys, computer sell waves. What's going to happen there? Could be crazy. 827 on AMC, 99.7 on Ape, 26.48 on GameStop. These numbers are much lower than their highs of the day. Much lower. ATIP, 39 cents, down 0.6 of a penny. Tesla, 193.75, down 95. SoFi, 474, down 9. Okay. Let's go. JR. People miss the maybes and possibilities and coulds when Powell speaks. It all depends on the numbers. Nick, Uncle Bruce, and Bagel Gang, today I sold GameStop for a tax loss. I can't buy it back until January 2 to avoid a wash sale on this account. But I can buy back on the long side in another account. Would I get penalized if I buy? I don't think you can. I don't think you're allowed to do it. I think you're out. You have to stay out because the tax man will catch you on the other side. I don't think you can. That's my guess. I'm not a tax expert, but that's my guess. Anybody else? And Credit Savage, Nick, that's a very good question for a tax professional in Arizona. There you go. 26.48 on GameStop. 39 cents on ATIP. The Dow down 208, now down 210. S&P down 4.8 points at the moment. Coyote, you'd get penalized, Nick. Coyote, doing it in a different account will still constitute a wash rule trade, I was told. Cindy, right on that, Uncle Bruce, says Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. 210 loss on the Dow. AMC 822 up just a penny, up $1 on the day. Pardon me. AMC holding a $1 gain at 822. Ape shares 99.9 up 2.7 cents. GameStop 26.47. ATIP 39. Tesla down 82. SoFi down 8.5. Apple up 32 cents only. It's slipping. HPQ down a dime. Amazon down 132 and slipping. Home Depot 320 slipping. Cisco up 31. Looks like it's giving up some ground. Pfizer holding a 90-cent gain, having a very good day today. Netflix up 12.34. Good day today. I don't know why. IBM up 63 cents. Microsoft is up 32. Vanik, though, down 32. Adobe down 78. Goldman down 313. Google up a nickel. Boeing down 309. Moderna 180 up 422. Meta Platforms is 120.52 after topping out at 121.20. It's given up 70 cents in the last 15 minutes. We're at 120.52 on Meta. We're backing up a bit there. ME 320 up 15 cents. Rocket Lab up 4. Matterport up 12. Smart Rent up 6. Spire up 7. Cyxtera up 13 cents. Everybody, thank you all. 192 drop on the Dow Jones. Okay, let's go. Cindy B says, also remember, you can't buy 30 days before you sell. Nick, okay, thank you. There you go. Interesting. We've got AMC at 833. They're trying a little rally there. Ape at 99.7, still under a buck. GameStop 26.45, another penny lower, up just 24 cents on GameStop. We might drop yet again. We're going on 31 minutes to go. 31 minutes left in the session, kids. This is what we're watching here as the last 30 minutes of this unbelievable day come in here. Unbelievable. My second last day in Canada. Thank you all for hanging around. Let's see what it does. 26.45 on GameStop. ATIP down a penny. 38.6. Someone's hitting the bids. Someone's trying to drop the ATIP shares down. Okay, here we go. Lorraine, I just got 7,000 ATIP, average of 80 cents now. Right on. Credit Savage. Uncle Bruce, I'm just a kid from the Tenderloin in San Francisco who moved to the USA at 10 and worked as a dishwasher at an Indian restaurant at 13. I know nothing, only how to sell cover calls thanks to Uncle Bruce's classes. Rock and roll, buddy. Making the dough, baby. Making the dough. 203-point drop on the Dow. We just dropped 10 points. Zip, just dropped. We're down 360, 3.6 on S&P, and we're up 13 on NASDAQ. All right. Here we go, babes. We're coming lower again. What's it going to do? What's it going to do when it comes for you? Bad boy, bad boy. 828 on AMC again. GameStop 26.39. We're dropping 26.38 on GameStop. 26.37 now on GameStop. Only up 16 cents on GameStop shares. 38.5 on ATIP, down 1.1 cents. Tesla down $1.03, just dropped a little bit here. SoFi 475.5. 26.42 on GameStop. 828 on AMC, 198 drop on the Dow, 1.9 on S&P 500. Let's see what's going on. Bobby, it's probably tied to your SSN. If your wife partner could do it on their account, maybe there. Yeah, you got to be careful about the IRS rules about these wash trades. Got to be careful about it, guys. Okay. JR is saying, yeah, saying, Bobby, it might depend if you file jointly or separately. Miraculous with their sprinkles and their toppings and their long johns too. I have no idea what he's talking about. Credit Savage, birthdays were the worst days. Now we drink champagne when we're thirsty, and I put 3 carrots in my baby's girl's ears. Like, giddy up, baby. Nick, Bobby, would it work through if we both filed jointly? Would it work though? I have no idea, my friend. I'm not your guy there. 186 down dip on the Dow, 830 on AMC, $1 on APE, 26.39 on GameStop. We have diverging markets. GameStop's going lower, AMC trying to go higher. The Dow is a little better at 186 drop. We just have this, we're just drifting along here. ATIP 38.4 down 1.2, still dropping a little. Tesla down 51, SoFi down 7. Okay. Added lines to bad boy says miraculous. Matthew, Apple looking weak. Tim Cook ignored questions today about protests in China. He ignored those questions today. Well, I can see why. Apple is holding a 46-cent gain only, 148.49. There you go. We'll see how this market closes today. Down 179 on the Dow Jones. I love it when Bruce and Biggie intersect here. JR, Bobby, I think if you file jointly, you're both filing, so there would be one tax filing for you and your spouse together. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Okay. Oh, my. The Supreme Court agrees to hear case challenging Biden's student loan forgiveness. Justices want to rule in on it. They're getting very political, aren't they? We'll see how this plays out. Bobby, just filed with TurboTax. Claim you're a simpleton if asked. Never thought about the jointly thing. JR, remember, tax professional. There you go. 186.5 drop on the Dow right now. 27 minutes left in the day. Will we get better or worse or stay here as the last 30 minutes, 26 minutes goes by? The credit saver says, you know what? I went from wiping curry off my shirt when I got off work and buying $5 Payless shoes to having dinner at the Beverly Hills Waldorf Astoria and bumping into Tom Ford and talking fragrances with him, laughing out loud, because you're writing stock options. Giddy up. Welcome to the other side, folks. Welcome to the other side. I'm pumped up here for you guys. I'm so excited. AMC 828, APE $1, GameStop 26.40. Okay. Nick S, that is okay. I will stay put and wait like a sniper. Right on, buddy. Okay. Keep an eye on these markets. We got now 26 minutes left in the day, guys. That's all there is to it. Just 26 minutes left. JR, credit savers. Are you a Southern California boy? SoCal guy? 184.9 drop on the Dow. Down 22.22 on S&P. 182.9 on the Dow. 184.9 on the Dow drop right now. Okay. Whew. 26.40 on GameStop, just a 20-cent gain after all this drama. The volume on GameStop today, 7.16 million, up 20 cents. Now, you think 7 million volume would run GameStop a buck or two? Not happening. It's not happening. That is interesting. AMC volume now at 830 a share, 91.3 million, and they're having trouble holding 830. That isn't great. APE at $1 a unit, $1 a share. Those pref shares, 82.9 million today, and it's up 2.8 cents. That's all. That isn't good. No. ATIP, 38.5 cents a share, down 1.1 cents at 38.5. Volume 721,000. Buying keeps coming in on this ATIP. Sooner or later, they'll take these guys out. It's only a matter of time. Tesla down 9, SoFi down 6.5, Apple up 52, HPQ down 7, Amazon down 114. The Dow improving, down 173. It's trying to rally. Can it rally in the last 24 minutes, or will it get hit with some sell programs and really back off at the end? That's what the game is. That's what we're wondering. All right. GameStop is a cult-like stock, says Nick. Credit Savage. Seriously, though, my mom went from working 3 jobs for $4 an hour to hanging out with my 3 kids and spending the best days with them while I work when I want for 3 times the money. And I'm able to help her out too. Now, how about that? That is a massive turnaround. I'm excited, my friend. I'm stoked here. I am a San Francisco boy, Northern California. That's what I am. Rock and roll, man. Way to go. A 176 down dip on the Dow, 1 point gain on S&P, and a 30-point gain on NASDAQ. Okay. The Senate votes against a measure providing paid sick leave to rail workers. They voted against it. So we'll see how this plays itself out. The Congress has to go back and do their thing. I'm not sure how that'll play out. Oil up 85 cents to 81.40. 26.46 on GameStop, up 25 cents. 8.24 on AMC now. Dow's down 172. Okay. The machine is saying, Credit Savage, small world. I'm also from TL, from the TL. Lived on Turk and Leavenworth before I moved to the North Bay. Anyone coming from the jungle of Frisco is a true hustler. Let's get this money. Respect to you. Financial Mischief. I did a few GameStop rollovers today. As of now, not only are all of my leaps up on the day, every single option I rolled is green as well. GameStop, pick your direction and send it right on. That guy says, no more TD Ameritrade soon. Just got an email. Everything will be transferred to Schwab, question mark, because they bought them. I think they bought them, yeah, a while back. Down 177 on the Dow, a little weaker with 21 minutes to go. The S&P is up only 0.72. NASDAQ up 30, okay. 822 on AMC, only up 99 cents. GameStop 26.46, up 26 cents. ATIP down 1.1 cents to 38.5 cents a share. Tesla 194.36, down 34. SoFi down 7.2 cents. Let's see. Kareem, that guy, really? That guy, yep. Credit Savage, machine. I was raised on Eddie and Taylor in the 90s, baby. Let's get this money and help out families. All thanks to Uncle Bruce and them classes, which pay for themselves in a month. How about that? That guy says, happening in early 2023. Giddy up. AJ, that guy, I use Schwab and really like the Street Smart Edge trading platform. Hopefully you will too. See what happens. We're still down, but only down 166 on the Dow. We are improving ever so slightly with 20 minutes to go. The Dow is up 1.8 points and the NASDAQ up 33. Both of those are better in the last 10, 15 minutes. Will this continue, or is there going to be a last-minute blow-off? See how this plays out. The machine says, yes, sir. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. We appreciate you leading the way. Thank you, everybody. Splair, then join First Trade. It's chillaxed, probably for Americans. Nick says, credit, I did grocery bagging to get extra gas money during my student days to support myself. I came to the USA with $15 in my pocket, so I had my fair share of hard work. Now I'm living my American dream. Right on, buddy. Right on, Nick. Well done, my friend. Keep it going, my man. 174 down drip on the Dow. We're down 174 on the Dow. We're up 1.3 on S&P. We're up 30 on NASDAQ. Okay. Credit Savage. Uncle Bruce is the truth. I hate sounding like a fanboy, but Uncle Bruce has always been legit, and he tells us facts, not feelings, not what we want to hear. He tells us facts. I try. I'm trying, guys, to give you the straight goods. We're down 174 on the Dow with 19 minutes to go. Will we see a sell-off or not from here? Credit Sabbath, nothing says American Dream like selling covered calls on stock you never intend to sell for a profit. How about that? Giddy up. 176, 178 downdraft now on the Dow. We'll see if that accelerates or peters out. 0.75 gain on S&P. We're dropping back on S&P. We're now only down 0.58. NASDAQ down 28 points. We're coming back. Oh, excuse me. We're drifting a little lower here and there, but just a little. Not quickly. Not quickly. All right. Let's go. Casey says, here's something I've been thinking about. If I have 1,000 shares of a stock, should I write call options 5 at a time just in case I need to roll over, or write 10 all at once? How do you all do it? And this is an option you have. These are choices where you can decide to do 5 that expire in 2 weeks and 5 that expire in 4 weeks, or 5 that expire in a month and 5 that expire in 2 months, bringing in different amounts of money. Lots of choices here. There's no end to the possibilities, KC. That's a good question. It really is. It's what you like, what you want. How are you comfortable with it? We're down 170, 168, 170 on the Dow Jones. We're up 1.7 on S&P, and we're up 31 on NASDAQ. A little recovery coming right now, I think. With 17 minutes left in our session now on the day. AMC down to 832. Still up 109, 99.6 cents a share. GameStop at 26.40, up 19 cents. So what I got, Splayer, KC. You can leave the cash for rollovers and roll 5 up, take the cash and roll the other 5 up. There's all kinds of ways to play this angle. Okay. Ah, my gosh. Here we go. All right, the Dow is improving right now. We're down 148. There's a little bump here on the Dow with the S&P up 4.7 and NASDAQ up 39. We have a little jump here with 16 minutes to go. We'll see how long this lasts, if it's for real or just a little computer program. Nick, I would say write 5, and if it goes against you, then write 5 again to average it down. That's how I do it. KC, Splayer TV, thank you. We are now down 144 to 146 on the Dow Jones, up 5 on S&P, up 38.9 on NASDAQ. Okay. AMC 832, 833, APE 99.6, GameStop 26.46, ATIP 38.5, down 1.1 cents. Tesla 194.73, up 3 cents. Tesla's rebounded to go green again, just a little. What else? We're now down 129 on the Dow Jones. We're getting improvement in the last few minutes here. We are down to 15 minutes to go, and we're improving on the Dow now, down only 129. Okay. Now down 130.37. Watching this closely. 26.53 on GameStop. A little pop here, just a few pennies, up 32 cents on the session. AMC 832 up 109. The Dow down 144. Okay. Oh man! Oh my goodness! Yes. Larry Titus, I can't wait. I'm hanging on by a thread. I'm so tired. I'll tell you, I'm not getting sleep these days because we're getting ready to go, and that's why I'm not sleeping. AMC 832 up 109. 899.5, only up 2.3. GameStop back to 26.44. We backed off again. 26.43. We're backing off. Dow's down 161. We're backing off again. Interesting. 166 down drip on the Dow now. We're dropping again. AMC S&P is only at 1.5. That's given up 4 or 5 points. Okay. Credit Credit Savage says, Casey, I used to be like you, and I was scared that the market went against me. Well, once I stopped thinking like that, I started making real profits. Who cares if the market goes up? It's what you want. Exactly. You want your market to go up anyway. The Dow down 172. We're dropping a little more. AMC 834. Ape 99. GameStop 2642.44. Credit Savage, never fear your stock going up and gaining value. You can always roll over. Exactly. Always roll over. Yeah. GameStop 2644. Dow's down 176 right now. 15 minutes, then a well-deserved long nap, says Larry. Thanks, pal. Deep value. Triple top on GameStop. That's bad. 13 minutes to go, kids. 2642, 2640 on GameStop now. 2640. We're only up 19 cents on the day. The Dow down 181. We're backing up a little more. S&P only up 3/4 of a point. We might go red on S&P with 13 minutes to go again. NASDAQ up only 25. Okay. 2641 on GameStop, up 20 cents at the moment. 830 on AMC, 181 drop on the Dow. Okay. Having fun today? Did you learn anything today, kids? Have you noticed how your options don't come back to the highs when stocks go up? They don't go back up to where they were before when you wrote them. They never recover. It takes an unbelievable dramatic run up for the options to go higher than what you sold them for, because they're shrinking out, aren't they? We're down 186 on the Dow now. S&P just went negative, 1/3 of a point. GameStop just broke 2640. We're 2636 now. We're only up 15 cents on GameStop. AMC 829. We're dropping 99.4 on Ape Preferreds. We're dropping. Folks, we're going nowhere. Look at Russia and Ukraine. Look at China and the issues they're starting to have. Look at the biggest companies and them tanking. Look at our split politicians. Laugh it out loud. KC, the Credit Savage of Wall Street, thank you. We are down 185 on the Dow now. 185. We're down 0.65 on S&P. 11 minutes left in the day. We're down. We're only up 21 on the NASDAQ now. 2636 on the GameStop, up 15 cents. 828 on AMC, up 105. Selling is coming in. ATIP, 38.6 cents, down 1 penny even. Tesla, 194.12, down 58 again. It went red again. SoFi, 474, down 8.5 here. Apple only up 51. HPQ down 12. Amazon down 110. Home Depot is up 360. Cisco's up 31. Pfizer up 97. Netflix holding 12.11. IBM up 35. Microsoft only up 20. Vanik down 38. Adobe down 99. Goldman down 297. Google down 6. Boeing down 304. Mixed bag of trades. 184 drop on the Dow Jones, now 166. We have a buy program coming in with 10 minutes to go, running this market now. We'll see if this lasts or if a sell program follows this. We're down 166 on the Dow, up 295 on S&P. We're up 33 on NASDAQ. Watching this closely. AMC only 828. GameStop 2638. Really not going anywhere with this run. 161 drop now on the Dow. 163 drop on the Dow. S&P up 3.2 points. Okay. GameStop 2640. Interesting stuff. Tesla still down a dime. We're down 8.5 on SoFi. The Dow down 155, 156. Trying to hang in there with 9 minutes left in the session. This buy program may have run out of gas unless there's another wave coming. I don't know. 156 drop at the moment on the Dow Jones. Government watchdog finds no misconduct or malicious code after the IRS selected former FBI directors James Comey and Andrew McCabe for tax audits. The Trump administration put the boots to these two guys, kicked them out of the FBI, pushed the IRS after them to nail them, and the IRS found nothing wrong. Honest guys. How about that? What a concept for the Trump team. Coming up against guys who don't cheat with the IRS. Wow. What about those Trump tax documents? Oh, won't that be interesting to see those get released? Just wonder if there's a whole bunch of discrepancies in there. That could be interesting. Very interesting. 26.44 on GameStop, up 23 cents. We're down 167 with 8 minutes to go. We're dropping again on the Dow index. We're only up 2.9 on S&P now. Okay. All righty. I'm hearing something weird. Ukraine, everybody wants to give peace a chance, but Mr. Z wants to keep on prolonging it. Why? Because you got to kick those bastards out of there. You kick them out now with the weapons you have. Get the Russians the hell out of there. Make them pay dearly. Have them lose all kinds of equipment, all kinds of guys, and then let the domestic politics roil all over Russia. Russia will pay dearly going forward internally for this debacle. Ukrainians, kick them the hell out of there. Credit Savage, it's all good. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but look at the markets. We lose 800 points one week, and then the following week you gain 300, and the people talk recovery. We're net negative 500. This is crazy. Brian, quite an odd day for GameStop today. I like it. It's shocking. A DQ, 11 more thumbs ups to 200. Come on, gang. We need to get them to 200. Bring those in, folks. We need 8 more thumbs ups, and we've got 200 for the afternoon show. Thank you, everybody. Nick, that's because Putin is a liar. If I was a Zelensky, I would not risk my people being killed by a psycho. Coyote, that's the thing with grifters. They assume everyone else is a morality bankrupt as they are. Morally bankrupt. JR, Orange Boy will fight it to the end. Likely re-ask the SCOTUS to look at some other issue. Unbelievable. Brian, I love seeing my stock and the cover calls I sold on the stock, both green. I love this. Coyote, Nick, because the peace talks revolve around conceding land, we'd be right back here again in a few years if you do that. Just like Crimea, this is the latter part of F around, find out. Splair, just in case, I'm wishing everyone a relaxed day and a good night full of bagel dreams. DQ, I got my 3 in there. Willie, 192, giddy up, thank you. 8 more to go. We're down 167. We're down 176 on the Dow. We're dropping with 6 minutes to go here. We're only up 1.7 on S&P. We've got AMC at 826. We have GameStop 26.48. ATIP down a penny. Tesla down 3 cents right now. Thank you all for your help. We have 197 thumbs ups for today's afternoon show. You guys are incredible, amazing, and so good to me. Thank you for getting us this close to 200 thumbs ups today for the afternoon show. Unheard of. We don't do this very often. Thank you all. Going for 200 thumbs ups on this show. Thanks, guys. You guys are unreal. We're down 190 on the Dow now. We're dropping again on the Dow. The Dow is approaching a 200-point loss with 5 minutes to go. What is happening? What is happening? We're down 204. The Dow's down 204. We're down 2 on S&P. We're only up 18 on NASDAQ. We're coming back. Credit Savage. Zelensky and Ukraine must show Russia who the real fighters are. They express how weak Putin is. They expose this, and they must keep fighting until someone in Russia takes him out. DQ. Cheers to that. I'm not sure. Drum roll. JR, I'm showing 198 now. Larry Titus, 5 minutes till the bell. Boom. 200, says DQ. You got 200 thumbs ups here. JR, Larry is in the house. He's ready. Thank you, guys. We got 202 thumbs ups for the afternoon broadcast. We don't do this very often. You guys are incredible. Thank you so very much for helping out with that beautiful move today. 26.43 on GameStop. Nope, 26.38 on GameStop. 26.41. We're jumping everywhere, guys. We're jumping everywhere now. We're down 211 on the Dow. We're down 3.5 on the S&P, and we're up 16 on the Nasdaq. Wow, kids, unreal. 817 on AMC. We're backing off on AMC here. We're giving up ground. Interesting. Don't forget, Russia and Ukraine had a deal back in the 90s. Ukraine dismantles their nuclear weapons, and Russia promises to never invade. How did that go? How did that go? Yeah. Then they took Crimea. How did that go? Yeah. No, it's time to kick butt and show no mercy whatsoever. Kick them the hell out of there and make them pay. We're down 209, down 210 on the Dow. Everyone on the planet has paid a price for what Russia has done to Ukraine. Higher grocery prices, all kinds of uncertainty, higher levels of nervousness. They now must pay for those actions dearly. Dearly. Don't mess with the Western world. And they have. In our face. They're rubbing it in our face. Not anymore. Not anymore. Constantine, Uncle Bruce, have a great rest of the day. Good night, everybody. See you all tomorrow morning for options expiry day. See how this market will do. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. DQ Russia. DQ, but Russia went, Yeah, they're going to get it. Going to get it good. We are down 197. 3 minutes to go. We're down 184. 3 minutes to go. Let's see how this market plays it. GameStop, 26.54, trying to hold a 30-cent gain on the day. Whoop-dee-doo. That's all you got? That's it? That's it. That's your plan. We're up 33 cents. That's your whole plan, 33-cent gain? That was your whole plan. Credit Savage, number one. Well, it's been a good day today. Got me hands on 8,000 ATIP using SoFi covered calls, and now going to make the kiddies their lunch and then start getting ready to leave for Nevada tomorrow. Giddy up, babies. Nicely done, friends. Well done here. 188. Down dip on the Dow. AMC 816. We're backing off again. 897.9. Only up 0.8 of a penny. It's going down. Coyote, everyone is paying a price. Ukraine's people the most, but the second place may be the Russian economy for the next 50 to 100 years. Have fun with that, comrades. Credit Savage, number two. If it all goes according to plan tomorrow, I will be trading, watching the World Cup, watching Uncle Bruce, and having a beer around 11 o'clock, laughing out loud. Mr. Premium of the option. GameStop stinkers hit. Cash secure puts that expired tomorrow. I got $4.54, and I bought them back for 20 cents. Thank you, and may I have another. Coyote, the Credit Savage of Wall Street. Enjoy Nevada. DQ. Thanks. Whoever bought $10 AMC calls from me. 1 minute to go, and the day will be done. We're down 183 to 193 on the Dow, down 194. AMC at 817, only up 94 cents. Ape shares 97.9, only up 0.7 of a penny with all that volume. GameStop 26.56. Can't account for taste. Up 39 cents. What can you do? The Credit Savage, Mr. Premium, nice. Coyote, DQ, carrot on a stick. Got to be quicker than those apes. Nick, yeah, I got my tax loss harvesting done. I don't have to pay any taxes this year. If all goes well with SoFi, we will all be rich, and then I don't mind paying higher taxes. Giddy up. 2 o'clock. Larry Titus, we're done, baby. We're finito for the day-o. Por favoro. 196-point drop on the Dow with AMC at 818. ATIP at 98.4. GameStop 26.57. ATIP 38.6, down a penny. Tesla 194.70. Unchanged on Tesla. SoFi 474, down 9 cents. The Credit Savage of Wall Street. I was going to say that. Got to be quicker than that. DQ. Thank you, Larry Titus. Thanks, Larry. A beautiful, beautiful day today. What an amazing, unbelievable day we had here. Thank you for these thumbs ups you guys put in here. 206 of them. This is awesome, man. 206 thumbs ups on top of the 200 plus this morning. Thank you all. Helping the channel get a little more exposure out there. It all adds up. Thank you very much, all of you, for this. Well, let's see how it goes tomorrow morning. We'll be on the air for the trader alerts for Gold Bagel members, and then at 8:30 we'll be on for the early show. I invite you to join me for that. We will then be out of here, heading for the airport. working our way down to California, and then I will see you all on Monday morning from California after that. But thank you all for being here with me today, all this week, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning, first thing as we get it going. Fabulous. Thank you guys. Coyote, great long shows this week. Thanks for keeping us company, Uncle B. You got it, guys. We got to get you guys richer. That's all there is to it. We got to get richer. That's what we're all about here, making you guys money. All righty, down 193 last trade on the Dow. It looks like on the markets, down 193 today. Very interesting session here. 2660 on GameStop. We're trading in the aftermarket, I think, right now. All right, kids. Well, let's see what happens tomorrow. Join me tomorrow morning. Let's see what's going on. Fed Governor Barr says it is a mistake to interpret a slower pace of rate hikes as a lesser commitment to bringing inflation back down to 2%. Fred Barr says it makes sense to consider a slower pace of rate hikes at the upcoming meeting, but don't think we're not going to knock inflation off. We'll do it again. We'll raise the rates higher if we have to. Be warned, kids. Don't be singing Kumbaya at the campfire yet. JR, safe travels to you, Bruce, and AJ. Going to listen to Primetime Show now. Credit Savage. Seriously, thanks for everything, Uncle Bruce. Hope you have a great meet and greet again when you're in Cali. You know it, buddy. You have a great trip to Vegas. Nick, hope X drops 3 tomorrow. If not next week or next month, whenever it will drop. It will drop, Nick says. He will take that money away from those shareholders. Right on, pal. Okay, guys, have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining me again today. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. Let's get this party started, and let's see what's happening. Okay, guys, have a good one. DQ says, let's boil that lobster slower so it doesn't know it's cooking. There you go. Okay, guys, thank you all. Have a pleasant evening. We'll see you first thing tomorrow. Bye for now.